Do not attempt to adjust your podcast player. We are controlling the transmission. We are here to be your guide, helping you to explore local events, the art scene, music, theater, sports, and possibly a conspiracy or two. All here on the GCRX Radio and Podcast Network.
Vlad, you sit next to Ryan in the room. When a new guy like him comes in and you see how hard he works and plays the right way, how much does that rub off on you and the rest of the team?
What's a rub off means?
What did he say?
What's that?
Katie's over here just giving a shit over being late all the time.
Most people, present company included, most people think that it's chomping at the bit. It's not. It's champing at the bit.
It is.
I can't even with you sometimes
The
anymore.
reason that's champing,
You're a monster. I just seen what you were doing.
The reason that it's champing at the bit and not chomping at the bit is that when a horse bites on that, it's called champing. It's an impatient way that they wait and be obedient. They are champing at the bit, not chomping
Hey,
at the bit. Justin, he thinks that it's chomping at the bit.
we're live, bro.
Oh, shit.
Jesus
Welcome
Christ.
to the Mostly Hockey Podcast. Sorry about that. I'm going to get that over there. A GCRX Alfresco Productions.
Stop chomping.
Oh, I'm champing at the bit, baby.
It's
What are
gross.
you talking about? What? You guys don't eat Kit Kats like that?
What up, Mikey?
Come on, man. How you boys doing? That's true.
It's going.
That's true, too. It is
Yeah.
It is champing at the bit.
Ugh.
5 minutes, Justin's like, nope.
The
Justin did his
chewing.
classic Justin thing, too. He said, I'm chomping at the bit. I said, you know, it's actually champing. It's wrong. And he goes, nope.
I did. Yeah.
Nope.
Do the Dwight.
Kit Kat everywhere. That's not how you guys eat Kit Kats?
No.
Why?
Because it's gross.
You guys don't eat bananas correctly. You don't eat Kit Kats.
It's also a little rude.
We don't eat bananas.
You say it's
correctly.
rude?
Yeah. It's It's a little rude. You didn't break any of us off a piece of that shit. You just
Do
ate
you
it.
want some?
No, not now.
No?
Sure. Oh. No.
There you go.
Oh.
Here you go, buddy.
Uh,
Shares these. True friends. I do have
I don't really good Kit Kat.
I do have
Right.
we have quite a bit to talk about, but first and foremost, we want to welcome in somebody who unfortunately doesn't get the Kevin Smith intro anymore because he's been here before, right? And once you're here one time, you're no longer a guest. You get the Olive Garden treatment. You are where
Your family.
Your family. That's right. Everybody say hello to the one, the only. Once she gets, hey, it's Jason.
There I
It's
am.
Hockey Podcast. How's it going, man?
What's up, guys?
Round of applause.
We're good.
Did you see anything wrong with the way I ate that Kit Kat, Jason?
No, you're good.
See?
I'm just jealous. I don't have that here, so I got no
Right?
food around me. So I'll just have to make it through.
I don't think he was paying attention to the way you ate that Kit Kat like
Like
a
a-
monster.
That's how I eat Kit Kats. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
Did you see how I ate a banana last week? These guys eat bananas incorrectly.
He ate
apparently.
banana
Uh,
with a spoon.
With a spoon, that's a little much. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. I always chop them up.
Yeah, bananas.
I chop
You
them up
ate-
and put them in stuff.
You are over there doing a little bit of something that I would normally do, which is eat like something
Chewing into
sweet
the mic.
while drinking a Busch Light.
It's not quite eating a bowl of Fruit Loops and having a Busch Light, but yeah, it's close. I'll tell you. It's a little. That's him. He does that.
Yeah.
I kind of think he would pour the Busch Light directly into the Fruit Loops too, like a psychopath,
I
man.
don't see anything wrong with it. Don't
But
look
Jason,
at me
man,
like that
thank you
way,
so much
Mikey.
for coming through. We got a decent sized show here, man, and
Yay.
we're so stoked to have you just kind of fold right in. First off, though, man, how's everything going? What have you been up to?
Doing good. As everybody knows, we still haven't. We're almost at a full year. I think we're gonna push it to a full year since we haven't recorded.
Has it really been?
It really is. February
Oh, wow.
16th is when I looked it up. So yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, Chris. When's the last time we talked?
Mhm.
And he's very public about this, so it's not me like breaking everything or whatever. Chris got very sick for a while there. We like to make it's not a joke, but we like to say he was 2/3 of the way dead. So he was very sick, to say the very least. he's doing well now.
I saw
that's the positive point. So
I saw
he
that
is
he was
doing
very
well.
sick, and I didn't
So
know how much he talked
yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so the podcast got pushed way to the side, and his health is paramount to anything.
Absolutely.
He's back in the swing of things, doing great. As probably heard, he's back on the Casey show, the AD Roundtree show, morning from 6 to 10 a.m. on Casey 95.
That's a friend plugging
That's
right
a
there.
great
That's
plug right
professional
there.
stuff.
I know, I try. So
Yeah.
that's the least I can do. So
Oh,
that's me just trying to inkling my way into the show maybe one day. So
Yeah, man. That'd be
no,
cool.
but besides that, everything's going well. Been mildly enjoying Blues, hockey here.
Yeah.
I just I had the privilege of going up to Chicago and going to Winter Classic, so that was a lot of fun.
That was a great game, man.
Yeah.
It was a good game. It was a good time. I'll be honest, like I had the coolest Chicago fans around me ever, so it was
Really?
great. Yeah,
That's
man,
a
it
different
was.
tune.
Our whole section was, I would say, 75% Blues fans. We were in the upper right field, very top. If anybody who's ever been to, this is my first time at Wrigley. I've never been to Wrigley before for a Cardinals game, Cubs game, nothing. So it was the first time I was ever there. So it was very interesting to kind of see everything.
You could hear it on TV, man. You could hear the Blues fans. You could hear
It was
because
loud.
Tommy was there too.
He was right below us. So we were the very top. He was like one or two sections right below us, basically. So then we were also doing it up in our section. That guy was doing it.
Nice.
So yeah, we had every chant going, and like I said, Chicago fans were cool, man. It was. I was waiting for it. The guy behind us was, kind of giving it to everybody at the beginning, like very jokingly, not like hardcore, like cussing us out or nothing, just like like you guys suck or whatever.
Yeah.
But by the end of the first, he's like, yeah, okay. So
yeah, we're in a rebuild, man.
I mean, I think the rivalry's over anyway.
Yeah, well, the
for
rivalry
most part.
it hasn't been the same since they moved out of the division, which is
They're still in division. You talking
or
about Detroit?
when they that's Detroit. No, it
Yeah,
hasn't been
Detroit,
the same since we actually won a cup, and
Yeah.
they are not relevant.
And did
Small town girl. I don't know what I was thinking.
I see
Um,
something the other day about Jonathan Taze
Yeah,
coming
he's back
back to the NHL? Really?
Seriously?
All right. Yeah.
Well, I think he's doing the they kind of did what he's been going through to kind of get back into it. So I didn't read the whole article. I kind of got the Cliff Notes version of it. But he basically went to saw a witch doctor basically and was doing this really intensive meditating and sitting in sauna like huts and induced vomiting and all this insane stuff cleanse his body because he had, I believe, I'm not 100% sure, I think he had basically a form of long COVID, and that's what basically ended his career.
See, I never did find out what I just
I
know
thought that's what it is. I could be wrong. I'll be honest. If somebody wants to correct me on the chat and go, please do that.
I thought it was an
Um,
autoimmune thing.
well, yeah.
It could be that, but I thought the COVID kind of enhanced it. I think, and
Oh,
just
yeah, I'm
made
sure.
it worse. Yeah,
I was just
so-
waiting for them to tell me that tell everybody he was.
But yeah, he wants to come back. You are right on that. He was at the end of the day. His goal is to come back and play at least a
Really?
season because he didn't want to go out the way he went out.
Taves.
By
By the way, you go Toves? Is that what you said earlier?
I said Taze.
Oh, okay. Taves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Taze.
Silent V.
Taze.
Toes.
Like taser. Taze.
Taser.
Taze.
Like I said, I was just waiting to hear he was, Marion Ho said, I'm allergic to my equipment, so I can't play hockey anymore.
yeah.
Right.
I'll look
Yeah.
up and see where.
Yeah, find out how old he is. 162 in hockey years for sure, right? Man, but I'll tell you, Taves and Kane, that's back when it still sucked to be a Blues fan when the Blackhawks played, right?
Mhm.
2010 on when they won.
36.
36.
Yeah, he still got a year or two. He could probably
Really?
potentially
But when was the
play.
last season he played?
Was
Was
it?
it
It has to be before,
It
during
was
the COVID year. So
during
at least
the
4 or
COVID.
5
bubble
years.
hockey?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it
Bubble.
21-22?
So he hasn't played since
Yeah.
bubble hockey? Yeah.
Right after bubble hockey.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I just assumed he retired. It was over, done and done. Now he's wanting to come back, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I could see him. And I don't think he'll be in Chicago. I'll be honest. If he does, I think he'll be for a cup. He'll find somewhere where he can get a
If he
not
does, if
guaranteed
he wants,
cup, but a cup. Yeah.
he wants to come back, dude, it's not to mentor a rebuilding Bedard, who bitched about that Winter Classic game.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. Man.
No, I forget what team. Was it Detroit?
It might be because I believe he's a native of that area. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which he would be
Kane.
with Kane.
Kane.
He would be with DeBrincat.
Yeah.
Like he's got
Most
said-
of his running mates there. Yeah.
I said something to Justin the other day talking about Tarasenko and everybody on that team. I'm like, it's close. It's close, except it's not as good as the Brett Hall, you know, the Red Wings of Brett Hall and Cujo was on that team and
Datsuk and
Datsuk
Yzerman and Shanahan.
and
I mean,
we don't dump the puck in Detroit, right?
yeah.
Like that team, it's looking like that, man. Except they actually have young people coming through too.
Yeah.
But what was that coaching change? They've gone on a winning streak since then.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
7-2 since McClellan took
Yep.
over.
Cam Jansen. Man,
And I think it was a couple episodes ago you were like, "What the hell is wrong with Detroit?"
Yeah.
Like,
and then they fired the coach.
yeah. And then look at that.
Sometimes that happens, right? Well, man, if you're cool, I think we're gonna fold you right in, man. We got a full
Let's
dive.
do it.
Justin, if you look right, I got a ton of crap going on over here. First and foremost, man, you might have noticed the flare. All right. So I had, and Jason's a big reason why any of this stuff right here with Lucky Lolas is possible. You kind of you did this on your show, man, and you hooked up with Mike, and I kind of was like, man, that's a great idea.
Mhm.
If he got a hold of him, I reached out to you, I reached out to Mike, and Mike has been so damn cool. Mike kind of
Yep,
waited
he's awesome.
a
Yeah.
while though. So since the last time we talked to Mike, everything kind of just disappeared, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. I kind of thought he sold his company,
Mhm.
and I was even telling the guys, I'm like, I think we're gonna have to stop doing the Lucky Lolas thing because I don't even know who runs it, and we might be in like some kind of cease and desist. I don't know what's going on, right? So, but he got back to me. So what has happened is Lucky Lolas is going through a rebranding. If you shoot over to Mikey, that salmon seasoning doesn't even exist anymore, right?
Mhm.
So
We
Right.
might have the last few bottles.
we have the last few bottles.
Damn.
Told me flat out.
I've got one at home if you want to.
It's the last few
Unopened.
bottles of salmon seasoning. Now he does still have both the ghost chili and the regular sweet heat jam, right?
I need to try the
Those are
ghost
a
one
staple.
still.
Oh, you need a ghost?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get you a ghost, man.
We'll get you. A
Okay.
ghost.
Yeah. But so the sticks, that's what everybody hit us up about when we were giving these out.
Yeah.
This is what everybody's all about. Everybody wants to know where the hell they can get these at. Everyone wants to know where these are being sold. So what Mike is doing right now, these are new recipe. Okay. This is a new company making these. So therefore he wants all of his old product gone. So if you come across any of these right now, buy them up.
Buy them up. Buy everything.
Once those are gone, these new ones come out, and I've tried each one of these. Mike actually had me try one in the parking lot that I picked this stuff up with it for. Did you try one of each yet?
I've tried one
Yeah.
of each today. Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
Mikey. I didn't know if Mikey was so much down with the spice because I'll tell you what, the re recipe on this ghost pepper these
Is
are
hotter.
hot.
The
as
chorizo
hell.
I felt was less hot than
Yeah?
it was last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt the same about the chorizo. the chorizo
David's
as
over
I
here
did.
telling us, did you guys know that there's a Blues game on? Shouldn't you be watching it right now?
Ah.
David-
I am watching it right now.
Mikey's
What are you
always-
talking about?
Mikey's
I
always
know.
watching the
Mikey's
Blues
always
game,
watching
yeah.
it. It's right there. You can
Uh,
see it. It's
More
on the phone.
coming up on the Blues game right now. Why it really pisses me off that I'm here. No offense. I love you guys. Love all you guys. all right?
Dude, yeah.
But anyway, back to this man. Chorizo, I felt chorizo spot on about the same. Ghost pepper, definitely hotter than hell now.
Mhm.
But the sweet heat too. This is what I tried with Mike, and no joke. One of the things he was getting a little bummed out was the recipe on the original ones. He didn't like some of the things that the company had done.
One of them.
So this is a new company, and these actually do taste. They taste cleaner,
Mhm.
right? It tastes like a less.
Yeah.
I don't even know. It's a
Less
different
processed.
taste.
Yeah.
Less processed. I didn't want to say that, but it's true. It tastes less processed. It tastes less greasy. So if you want to try these, you simply have to send us a message. I will get them to you somehow. I will get you one of each. The salmon rubs, first comes, first serve, man. Those are almost gone. And check out our signage. Do you see that sign behind Mikey? So badass. Mike is super stoked about his logo. He's like, isn't that logo just so badass?
It is. Dude,
It is a good logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, we talked about it last week. We've got a handful of these shirts too. So I think, Justin, didn't you want to? Sometime soon, we're going to put together where we bring a listener on to play a game.
Yeah.
And I think that's how we're going to unload these shirts.
Yeah.
Right. So contact us, social media department, just sitting around waiting to deal with this. They got
I
nothing
think
else going on.
we'll just do a link. People can get
Pop in,
on
just
either
like you see
audio
Jason
or
right here. If
they
you
can do
want.
audio or video, and we'll play like a short round of trib or something
Yeah.
like that with them.
We got, or
So-
you could pick one of us to
Yeah.
do trib. We got buzzers now. I don't know if you know that.
We do have buzzers.
Yeah, so 100% get a hold of us. You will end up with Lucky Lola's merch. But more importantly, if you see this stuff in your store, check it out. buy
Yeah,
some, man.
It's
give
delicious.
Give it a sample. If you don't have one of the regular or the ghost pepper jellies at your house, chili. Put that in your pot of chili, man. A spoonful of that in your pot of chili, the ghost pepper.
No, dude, all you do
So
some
good.
cream cheese on a cracker with a little dollop of that.
We do goat
Just-
cheese.
oh, it's so
Log of
good.
goat cheese, spoon of
Yeah.
that over the top.
That would be good too.
Cracker it.
You know what you need to do
You know?
is do smoked cream cheese, and then while it's hot, you put that on top, and then
You doing
that's
it?
what I
you're-
do. That's
Are
what
you
we do.
cold smoking cheese?
Yeah,
Are you really?
yeah. You can smoke
cold?
cheese. Yeah, I usually do. You do it for like about
Yeah, you cold smoke.
45 minutes.
Oh, dude, you're
Yeah.
on the right podcast. We can talk some cold smoking cheese. I always wanted to try it. You see
Cold
all those.
smoking. What's
So a cold smoke, you don't have any direct heat. You just funnel smoke to your
really?
smoker,
Mhm.
and you can only cold smoke cheese. Otherwise, you're gonna melt the cheese. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, you cold smoke cheese, dude.
I
Oh,
did
we
it
got-
once. Yeah, it's
I've never-
it's a process, but yes, it's.
I don't have the brass ones, man. You got to have some big ones. You're gonna get it. It's way down there.
It's way down there.
I don't have it, man.
You got
I,
some big testicles to
Yeah, I did the queso. The like my wife wanted to do the TikTok smoke queso. I turned
Oh,
that.
yeah,
shit into-
We did that too. Yeah.
I
We did
turned
too.
that into sand, like wet sand. It was the grittiest shit in the world. I left it in too long.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it happens.
yeah. I
Mikey
can
is
see,
our
man.
local smoking
Oh yeah.
aficionado.
One of
He's-
us in this room owns a Traeger.
Nice. I have a basic one. Yeah, I just got one off of the Facebook's marketplace, and just to try it and see how it does.
Yeah.
Some lady, it was funny. Some lady like, I broke with my boyfriend and I bought this for him, so I just want to get rid of it. So I'm like, cool, I'll take this, and
I was like,
we used one time, so it was perfect. So
that's that. I kicked him out. Here's his PS5. Whoever has $20.
I wish you had
Yeah.
an PS5. I would have grabbed that too. But no, it was good. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we need to talk that for sure.
Yeah, and you go ahead and you put that on there. I can see where that'd be amazing. Yeah, that stuff's good, man. Put that on street tacos too. But Lucky Lola's, man, we're your direct bloodline link for Lucky Lola's, man. Just get a hold of us. With that being said, man, I got you got something to show us, Mikey? Yeah. No, never mind. All right. I forgot we do got to mention this too as well. Mostly Hockey Podcast and Alfresco Productions. Once again, man, January 28th, if you're going to do Pizza Hut, right? Pizza Hut, you give that code S9 whenever you order Pizza Hut. I think that's a local thing.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I'm pretty much talking to everybody around us. But that proceed of that purchase that you make for Pizza Hut that night goes directly to the Alfresco Productions. And that's a non-for-profit that puts on, they have a whole building over there that does play productions and whatnot. And that helps power this too. So like we can't come to you and make our dick and fart jokes without Alfresco Productions. I don't know if they want that together. I just said that, the dick and fart jokes and Alfresco Productions. However, if you're getting pizza anywhere near January 28th, save it till January 28th. Use the code S9 for your Pizza Hut purchase. Well, boys, all right. We kind of touched on hockey a little bit. I was watching Angels in the Outfield last night when I did show prep.
Yeah.
It's the last time you watched that movie. Any of you?
Probably about 20
When I
years.
was, I would say probably about 30 years ago.
The amount of death and sadness in that movie from get-go is mind-boggling. That movie literally starts, man, with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and his friend. Can we say orphan still? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're not going to get
think
canceled
so.
for that one.
You should have heard what I said about the small people, tiny people. They're riding their bikes around the stadium for the Angels, right?
Mhm.
And like it starts out with them talking about their dead parents.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. And
It's been a while.
It just
Yeah, I
goes
don't
on and
remember.
on and on. And I mean, but the people in that movie too. Do you know that there's a young Matthew McConaughey, like a baby Matthew McConaughey is in that movie?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he plays
really?
one of the players on the Angels.
Yeah. And you can barely even recognize him.
I thought
He gets his shirt off though.
Yeah, oh, of course.
So it's Matthew
like he's a kid.
no, he's
No,
a
he's not a
baseball
child.
player. He plays for the Angels. I'm talking about like
This is
it's-
after Days and Confused though.
Yeah.
Because Days Confused was his first movie, right?
I don't think it's
The all
first
right,
movie.
all
I thought
guy.
so.
I think.
Let's
Yeah, I'm
see.
pretty
If only we had somebody to look that up. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
I got IMDb. up.
Talk
Let's
amongst
see.
yourself, guys.
But so you got Matthew McConaughey. Obviously, you've got Danny Glover, right? I didn't even realize I've seen that movie a bunch, not recently.
Dude, they're
But
listening, dude. They're
Joseph
worried about
Gordon-Levitt,
TikTok. They're
right?
fucking worried about
I
firefights.
had
here.
no clue Joseph Gordon-Levitt was him. You can't really see it. You can see it once you start watching. But you
Dazed
also
and Confused. Yeah.
was it Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was before Angels in the Outfield.
Mhm.
But Tony, I don't want to ruin anything, like ruin the 30-year-old movie.
You can't ruin
It's
Angels in the
impossible.
Outfield.
Towards the end of the movie,
Yeah.
they flat out tell the kid too. They tell old Joseph Gordon-Levitt that Doc from Back to the Future
Mhm.
tells Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yeah, he's gonna die in 6 months and come up here with us. Doesn't even know it yet. He smoked for years. It's always a mistake. Like, jeez, there's so much death in Angels in the Outfield. It's not funny.
Yeah.
It's good. I'll tell you, it holds up.
Yeah.
It holds up. Give it a watch, man.
You know,
Yeah.
a movie I've been wanting to watch
Crazy.
lately is that it's the scary Michael J. Fox movies, like Frighteners.
Right.
Oh, Frighteners, yeah. That's a good
I've been
one.
wanting to watch
seen that.
that for
I haven't
whatever
seen
reason.
that in forever.
I probably saw it
either.
the year it came out.
It doesn't have
Yeah.
anything to do with baseball. It just,
Yeah.
the other day I was like, man, I want to watch that movie
This
again.
is just more of an example of how I love baseball movies and can't stand the sport. No joke.
Dude, I love Moneyball.
Moneyball.
That is the best
I still
baseball
haven't
movie
seen
ever.
that one yet.
You ever seen
watch
Moneyball?
that
I haven't seen it yet.
It's good. Major League. We're talking about because Bob Uecker died today.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a sad one.
So we said Bob Uecker. I said, oh shit, Bob Uecker. We were on the phone, so I couldn't text you. Usually when
Yeah.
somebody dies, we just text the name to each other.
Yeah.
It makes it really confusing if we're sharing names for anything else. But so I couldn't text him. I said, oh, dude, Bob Uecker died. And automatically I go, the guy from Major League.
Well, no, first I would just like the announcer, and he goes, "Yeah, the guy from
Yeah, the
Major
guy from
League,"
Major
and I was like, "You're just gonna disregard?
That's my Bob Uecker.
You're gonna disregard his entire
Just a bit
career?"
outside.
Mhm.
Be-
Yeah, I would say
for
that's be my
one,
first
possibly
exposure would be
two
Major
movies.
League. Yeah.
Was he in Major League too?
I don't know. We didn't look that up. I don't know. Back
Yes.
to the minors. Yeah.
He was.
No,
in
that's 3.
That's-
3
oh,
is the
that's-
one with Scott Bakula.
Scott Bakula. St. Louis is
See, the second one is when Wesley Snipes thought he was too big, and they brought in what's his name to take his
Omar
spot.
right. So it was Bob Uecker for the second one though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd imagine he's probably in all of them. Just
I
imagine.
wouldn't doubt it, but yeah.
Yeah, Bob Uecker died. That's crazy.
That sucks.
Crazy, man. All right, no socks. So
Sorry.
something else. I got to move past the socks, man. I'm sorry.
It's been a week, man.
Something else, man, that Justin and I fought about way too long that I figured would be a good thing to bring up here. Everybody could fight about it here. So it's been ungodly cold. All right, it's been stupid cold. I hate cold. I'm already done with it. Right.
Mhm.
So the last couple of days, I've heard Justin go on and on. Yesterday it started. All right, this is the perfect temperature outside. I'm like, Justin, it's still 30 degrees outside.
It's beautiful though.
Beautiful day. It's just a gorgeous day. Today it got up to 50. He's like, "Psh, this is it. This
Did
is
he
the
get
best."
up to 50 today?
Yeah, I got up to 50. The best weather I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, you're insane.
This
It's
is your
perfect.
fault. You guys everybody like made me start wearing shorts. Now my legs don't get cold no more.
Yeah. Are you wearing boots right now? Are you ready for an apocalypse?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah. Square toe. Yeah. If you didn't hear last week, he broke those in his house, just walking around with hot water all over his house. Fucking psychopath. So this dude's telling me this is the perfect weather right now. I disagree, man. I'm saying here's my range of perfect weather. If I could control everything, all right, no precipitation whatsoever. Snow and rain, gone. We're never doing snow and rain ever again. But I'm calling it, man. 60 to 85. I'll give you that range. 60 to 85. I'll live in that forever. I get somewhat of a fall time without it being cold. And I'll take all the way up to 85. That's a nice, not ungodly hot summer. And I get everything in between.
Man, and I'm a 20 to 40 with no wind is perfect.
No.
If you're gonna
40
go
degrees.
up above 40, give me a little breeze.
40 degrees is less than what your refrigerator is at, dude. You get that, right?
I'd live in that refrigerator. What
Well,
are you
it's
talking about?
Still too cold. Now we wouldn't have any liquids, so we'd be on fire.
Yeah.
It's happening right now. But like, Mikey,
Where
come
you
on,
at?
man? Where you at?
I'm neither.
Nothing?
Give me a little warmer.
Yeah.
'cause I want to hop in
What's
the
your
pool.
lowest?
Where you at?
The lowest, I'd probably say low to mid 70s. That's probably the lowest.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'd be fine. Maybe even high 60s.
Hell yes.
I'm good with that.
Right where I'm at.
Yeah. I
65 to 85? Maybe
Yeah.
90?
Give me a 90 to give me
65
the
to 90?
65 to 95. And
Hell
I'll be
yeah.
happy.
It's wild that you guys are like above 80s.
Yeah.
You're like, I
when
love
it
it.
gets hot. For a little while.
Jason, where are you at?
Yeah, where you
dude?
at, Jason?
Where
No, I'm like opposite of everybody. I'm at solid like tomorrow, depending on what it gets to.
It's gonna be beautiful tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
If it
nice
gets to 50, 5, that's like
Yeah.
my like low, like perfect. Like 55 to like 75, I'll give you 80 even.
Yeah.
My favorite thing to do is shorts and a jersey. Basically what I'm in now. Mine
Mhm.
is I'm in my house. If I walk out of my house just like this, or a hoodie and shorts, that's like my perfect like.
Still, you're still right there in the pocket, man. This
Yeah.
psychopath wants it to be icy and wintry.
No,
all the
you
time,
want to talk
dude.
psychopaths? Katie just put 110 with no humidity.
Jesus Christ.
Nah.
No, that's
What
what it
is
was when we
going
were down in
on?
Cabo, and it was
Ah.
No
absolute-
humidity. That's no such thing as we live in the Midwest. There's no
Yeah,
such thing as
no,
no
it's
Yeah,
humidity.
we
110.
ain't getting that unless we go back to Cabo. Honey.
At
Sorry.
110, you're gonna try to make sure your AC doesn't bust the hell up, man. Yeah.
Clearly,
Here,
she doesn't
anyway.
have testicles. Fuck.
You're still-
sure as hell
dude,
hope not.
This is why I did this.
yeah.
Surprise! This is why we did this, though, man. That's a sample size of 4 individuals here. You're still crazy, Justin. Still,
Yeah,
it's too much. It's so.
yeah,
it's
you're,
so
you're
cold.
wrong as usual.
20 to
So-
40
Again.
20 to
As
40
usual.
with no breeze is amazing outside.
It's
so
not bad.
it's-
Like
it's
it was
cold,
pretty good.
dude.
Like I stepped outside a couple times today when I
Yeah.
was like, "Fuck this job," and
Right.
got up and walked away from my desk.
yeah.
You know, stood
Yeah.
outside for a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, I was just out there in my jeans and my t-shirt," and I was like,
Nice.
"This ain't bad. No
Not bad.
wind."
No
And
wind.
then the wind picked up the next time I went out, and I went,
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
this place.
If there's wind, I want it kicked up a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to be above 40 with wind.
Just get me out of that, dude.
"Whatever."
55,
whatever.
60. I'll give you 60. 60 is where I want to be. 55, that's a little chilly. But
You just need a light jacket.
like jacket. I'll give you though. I'm with you though. The shorts and the hoodie.
Get a windbreaker. You're fine.
Insane, man. All right. I such a douche. The so tonight's Blues game. There's a Blues game going on right now. And
1-0 Blues.
1-0 Blues. Who scored?
Shin.
Oh, Shanner. So
Oh.
here's the thing.
Hell yeah.
Shouldn't be here right now.
Why not?
Supposed to be at that game
Why?
because it's Rizzuto show night at the Blues game.
Oh, it sucks to be you.
Not only is it Rizzuto show night at the Blues game, this was probably next to the Jeff Burton bobblehead, which was the absolute best Rizzuto show night at the ball game.
Yep.
Hockey game. This is right there with it, dude. It's a Rizzuto jersey, Jeff Burton heart on it, big Rizzuto crest, blue and yellow jersey, looks awesome. Blue notes on the side. I think it says 1057 the point on it somewhere. On top of all of that, it wasn't a giveaway where you get an XL, you get to pick your size, right?
I still cannot
Oh.
believe that you whiffed on this.
It sold out so fast.
I mean, you
sold out
say
so fast, but
you
also,
told
we
me-
back burnered it.
yeah, you
We
back
back
burnered
burnered
it.
So
So
we had just bought like Clownvis tickets. We had a lot going on, man, and we're like,
Yeah.
they never sell out. It's okay. We've been to I think we've been to all but one other one,
Mhm.
and I still got the hat from it though. I have all the Rizzuto show night things
yeah,
because I'd get the hat like second market or whatever. But yeah, this one sucks, man. Sucks. And with the Jeff Burton bobblehead, when we went and got it, there was such a demand for those that they sold them in the gift shop. So I'm hoping maybe they
You
sell
want
it.
a little insider baseball there?
Absolutely.
So they will pretty much everything they've done this year, theme wise,
Mhm.
they have sold in the store as well.
Really? Now I can imagine.
I can confirm at least the most things that I was there for. I went with Chris to the basketball jersey one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another
so like
cool-
we really wanted that. So I was like, Chris, very nice, got us tickets, and we had some friends in town. We all went, got those, and then as I met up with somebody else, and I was talking to them. We were in the gift shop, and they had not many. It wasn't much. It was like
they did
probably
have
one
them?
little rack, but they did have them,
Oh,
and at every size possible.
that's
all the way up
what I'm hoping. Now I know the consequences of my repercussions is I'm not getting that jersey for $55 like I would have. Right?
yeah. That's what that's.
It's gonna be like 120, 130 probably for that jersey.
I would say
but
85.
$85.
Yeah, I mean,
want
it's not
it,
like
man.
it's a legit
I want it.
jersey. It's
No, I mean it looks pretty legit.
yeah,
It looks more.
but it's
like
not a lettered jersey. It's printed.
no,
right?
I mean, no.
Yeah.
I bet that crest is a crest.
You think?
I would bet so. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but I would bet. I don't know. Looks good.
I don't know, man, but I will say that the Blues have been going all out with their theme nights
Mhm.
past couple years.
Mhm.
So it's probably full sewn on crest. It's probably
That
very
basketball
well
jersey.
made.
That basketball jersey looked awesome.
Yeah, I'll say that was
I wish
One
they
I had
would
to
do. I wish they would do more like split jerseys and different things. I wish they would do more hats like the NBA does.
Well, we've been through this, man.
Yeah.
And I had a whole spiel. I get so pissed off that I can't buy. So like the baseball, MLB. They
Close enough. The NBA.
BA. No, but baseball hats, they ran a line of baseball hats and it was all like it was like our logo. It was all like blue, black, and pink, and every team had its own variation of that. NHLPA won't do that, man.
Yeah.
Like they had a Carhartt one.
The City Connect jerseys.
Yeah, they hate money. So
Yeah, they hate money because I give them all of the money for this shit.
Yeah.
Hey,
Which-
2-0 Blues.
I'll tell you what,
Hell
skipping
yeah.
around a little bit. I know Jason wanted to talk about this as well. There's more stuff to fight with Justin about too, so why not?
Yay!
I got a graphic there just today. They announced that they were putting these out.
The graphic that says Tim called dibs.
Yep.
Yeah. No.
I saw this hat. All right, and Jason hit me up too. Want to talk about this? I saw the hat in the bottom. If you're looking at that graphic right
Bottom
there, the
left.
bottom left-hand corner,
Yep.
that is my hat.
Yep,
I'll be buying that.
that's solid.
So you
Right.
haven't bought it yet?
I just bought it on the way here.
No,
I shipped it
no,
for
you didn't.
$8. Yeah, to my house.
No, you
I didn't do the free shipping because I didn't get 2 of them. But yeah, no, I bought that hat.
We
Throw
could have.
that-
We
throw
could have.
that back up.
we-
There. What are you doing?
Dude, I said we
So-
could have went. I would have bought 2 of them, and you could have just
and
gave
that's
me
what
money.
that's what we're fighting about. I called dibs. Like we're not going to have the same hat. We're not going to be hat bros. It's not going to happen, man. But that hat right there, did you zoom in on it?
We could have been Eskimo Hat Brothers.
That's not that. That's not.
That's not how that
means.
I
Did
love
you,
that. I love that reference, by the way.
If you
Shout out
zoom
to the
in on
league,
that hat,
if
man,
anybody knows.
fucking ridiculous. If you zoom in on that hat, it has little tiny St. Louis like Saint
Mhm.
Yeah.
logos all over it. Badass.
Yeah,
And
the
so
Fleur de Lis or whatever.
yeah, I was wondering what the hell that was called.
Yeah.
Fluidity. So do you know? I meant to look this up. Does Jake Neighbors have any connection to the hearing impaired?
So yeah, the article that went with it, and I kind of like perused it super quick. I like to talk about it because I'll be honest, like my daughter has been taking ASL for like 4 years now. She's been like obsessed
Right.
with it. And she's
Hell of
really
a skill to have, man.
yeah, she's really good at it too,
Yeah.
which is insane. Yeah, like she did, and she'll never let me see the video of it, but for her final last year, she did the Green Day song Dilemma. She signed the whole song. That was her. She did.
No way.
So she could do that whole song.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
impressive, man.
Yeah. So she's like, she uses it a lot with friends and stuff, and she has no friends that are hearing impaired. It's just like her friends.
It's
are
another
not.
language. I mean, it's like,
They like to talk. That's what sometimes how they communicate when obviously you can't talk in class, so they regularly do that and stuff. So, Jake Neighbors has if there is a Nashville Predators prospect that was just called up, Ozzy. And somebody can look that up real quick. And they did a feature with him on it was a few years ago on NHL.com that his mom is deaf, so he had to learn. Him and his brothers had to learn that skill. So growing up to communicate. So she got him into hockey basically. So then I think another one is in some processing system. So he got called up by Nashville this time, and it was on the same line as Jake Neighbors in the WHL in Edmonton.
Nice.
So to communicate with him, because I believe he actually was hearing impaired as well, Jake Neighbors had to learn sign language.
That's awesome. That I
So-
knew there was a
So
significant.
that's why he did it. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why he did it. And he, and a portion of that goes towards a local charity that helps with people with like sign language and provides classes and stuff like that. So it's really cool.
Now I
stuff
have to
by
buy
Jake
one.
Neighbors, so.
You know, it's for
It's-
charity
I
time.
want to get the one
Buy
that has
one.
Blues signed out on it.
Yeah.
I saw that one.
That's
Buy
very
one.
cool. So yeah, there's a couple that I'm like, man, I'm going to break the bank on these. So
Yeah.
If you go back, look at the gray one. That's you. You get the gray one with the
No.
trumpet
yeah,
on
I-
it. Yeah.
that is a nice one.
It's a nice one.
But
Dibs.
I do like the one that's got Blues signed on it.
That
And
is
I'm
cool.
like, that's really
And so
cool.
I'm assuming that's sign language for his number on the side.
I kind of like the sign
Yes,
language one.
I
That's
believe
like
I asked my
blue.
daughter, 'cause I'm like, what is this exactly? And she's like, yeah.
He likes it. I want it. Yeah. See, it's the same thing he just said.
What?
I don't
Justin
know.
over there not even listening.
I called it.
That's
Welcome
just-
to my life.
What'd you
Oh.
say? I thought you liked this one over here. The
no,
white
I
one.
like the one where Blues is signed out on it.
Do you know
Oh.
what the fact that he? Yeah,
Did I speak the wrong words?
I thought he meant
The
spelled
best
out.
thing
It says
about-
blues.
the best thing about this,
The white one
and
just
us
says
doing
blues.
this is the amount of times I can say, Justin, it's on the goddamn internet. I can go show you right now what I said, and you were there with me. Yeah, no, but I
Look it up,
immediately
asshole.
I saw that. I texted it over to the Pod Bros chat. What did I say?
Dibs.
Dibs,
Yeah, and I said you can't call dibs on an entire hat.
which is so weird because I did.
I'm gonna buy all 4 of them.
You
Fuck
probably
guys.
will. I don't
I'm
know.
gonna
I
wear
thought they
them
were really
all
cool.
in the
And-
same day.
Honestly, when you were asking if we would talk about it, that I didn't look into it because I knew you'd have me on the reasoning, but I just assumed there must have been a reason why. It's cool. It has a story behind it.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite blues hats of all time. This is a Robbie Fabry collection. I like
Yeah.
when they get with a player and they put together a collection. I think Schwartz had a really cool line of hats that went super fast.
O'Reilly had one too. O'Reilly had.
Yeah.
I
And they
remember
go-
O'Reilly.
I
and
have that one still.
what sucks is when they're gone, they're gone. This one,
Mhm.
this one didn't last that. This was around the first time they brought that clown jersey back.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to that in a little bit. But
My favorite hat that you wear.
this is
that
one of my
yeah.
favorite hats of all
You
time.
you got that other one that
Oh shit!
retro
nothing.
reverse.
yeah, the retro.
Retro
I like that
reverse.
one too.
I like that one too. I like my Limp Bizkit one. I'm so happy to have a Limp Bizkit
Yeah.
blues hat that has the trumpet instead of the NY.
It's on there.
I love that.
You can get the red one right now.
No, I'm getting the blue one.
Trumpet.
Dibs. I already called it.
Oh, just to make sure I clarify, because I have to make sure I'm good on things. So it was Ozzy Weisblatt. His mother is deaf, and they were really close friends, and they played basically midget hockey when he was
wow.
15. So he always went to his house, and they were very close. So he wanted to be able to communicate with his mom, so he learned from him
That's awesome.
sign
Yeah,
language.
that is cool.
That's cool.
I knew it had to have some reasoning.
They're
you know?
teaching that in school now.
There's classes on it. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's where your daughter, I would imagine, did she?
Yeah,
pick that
in
up?
middle school. She
Yeah.
took it
Yeah.
sixth grade, which is insane.
My kids
to
know
me
how
that
to
it's
sign a
sixth
bunch
grade.
of stuff.
I'll tell you
And
what.
it was just regular in like regular class.
If we're just cashing in cursive for sign language, I think that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, they
I'm
don't
down.
need cursive anymore.
No.
You know, that used to be, they don't learn cursive anymore. Yeah, they know sign language now,
the
dude. Like,
same
come
people,
on,
the
man.
same people that are like they don't teach cursive no more are also like they also don't teach people how to write checks.
Yeah.
And it's like when nobody needs to know how to
Nobody
write a
writes
check
checks
no more.
anymore.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
My wife still balances a checkbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to show an intern that recently, and
Really?
I did because I just she was always doing stuff for the office and stuff, and she would always bring a deposit slip to us, and I'm just like, I don't want to be ignorant, but like, do you know what
Right.
this is?
Yeah.
And she goes, no, and like dead serious. So I like explained everything, and like I did it like very nicely. I just like I mean I
Right.
knew like you're in your 20s. I understand like you do not
Yeah.
understand what this is like. So
Well,
you had not been exposed to this. Like I still remember when I got finished with my week of work every Friday going to Value City and picking up my check after school at 4:00 every day. And then everybody's up there hanging out. That's when you kind of meet up with people, figure out what you're doing for the weekend if you weren't working.
Yeah.
So like I
Value
still remember
City.
that.
Valley
And
City, man. Valley City, right where
Yeah.
when Gordman's was at the height
Yeah.
of Gordman's too, man.
I haven't
Yeah.
thought of Valley City in a long time, dude.
Yeah.
I was
Uh,
I was at Grandpa's and then they got bought out. So I was at Grandpa Pigeon's.
Grandpa Pigeons. We have a very famous used to be a Grandpa Pigeon over here in Fairmont City.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That is not like when it went from Grandpa Pigeon's Venture took
Yeah.
it over.
Oh yeah,
and
Venture.
It's been a million things since then, but there was
It's a flea market now.
there was a storm that came through and knocked the sign like loose. They just had some signs wrapped around it, and that Venture sign is still there. The black and white slashes
Yeah.
Mhm.
still hanging out. It's still a Venture sign. Was it
Wow.
Venture first or Grandpa Pigeons?
I think it was Venture first.
I think it was
Oh,
Venture,
it? So
and then it was
Pigeons the
Grandpa,
upgrade from Venture.
and then it was Gateway Classic
Jesus
Cars for a
Christ.
bit.
Now it's like
Hmm.
a hotel furniture store.
Yeah, it's like a furniture / flea market.
Yeah.
There's a flea market.
No, it's
inside.
flea market across the street. Yeah.
No, it's inside there.
Is it inside?
Yeah,
there?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell of a taco joint down there. But I digress. Talking about getting old, man. You know what? Before we do that, I put something together just for Jason coming through. So Jason, once again, not a not so much a guest, but did you get the Olive Garden, your family? But I thought it'd be a good idea. We've had a few guests come back through. We're gonna have more come back through. So like this would be our version of like you've been here more than once, right? And I put together some questions, maybe some stuff that we've talked about or argued about since you've been on the show that now we need your opinion on, man. I got it all written down here, and I'm not going to throw this one away. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this one forever. So that'll always be there, you know. All right, man. So you want to kind of blow through these? You cool with this?
Let's do it.
If too personal, just tell me, and then we'll go to Justin. All right.
Open book.
Pretty much the way we do here. You know, just if it's too much, it's like, damn it, Justin.
Yeah.
God, damn it. As you saw in the shout out, again, thanks for your shout out. Holiday time. You said everything I thought. You know. All right, man. So since the last time you were here, we kind of want to know. You have a daughter, and you're married, obviously, with your wife. So you're a household of 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the towel situation like in your house? So let's say you're taking a shower, you're taking a shower, you get done in that shower, you reach for a towel to dry yourself off. Where exactly did that towel come from?
We used to have obviously like a bath towel. We're assuming we're talking about here. So a bath towel, right. We used to have one and it just hangs on the shower.
That's right. And then where's it go when you're done?
Hangs back on the shower.
And then if your wife and daughter come through and take a shower, then
we have 2. So me and my wife use the one shower, and my daughter just uses that one to herself. So me and my wife use the one.
So they have designated towels.
Yeah.
I thought that we almost had another community towel. I was super stoked.
No, you have.
Yeah,
you guys use the same towel.
So Herman,
me and my wife use the one towel because we're in the one bathroom. We take showers.
Okay, it's a community towel.
We fucking exist, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom. I'm telling you. And this question is going to come up more times than not.
He's so excited.
If people don't do it the way we do it, that's the correct way. You totally cool. Don't worry about it, man. Only monsters.
That is a.
You know,
I do the laundry, so that's way too much work for me to have like that many.
Yeah, dude. We live in a land of one and doneers around here. Like there are some one and doneers. You're not a one and doner though, right?
Absolutely. Everybody in my family uses a towel once, except for me.
No, that is way too much laundry. So
I hang it. It's a 4 days, maybe 5, and then it goes. But everybody else in my family. But it's just me. Nobody better not use my towel. No.
All right, man.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird, but
can you fit this one's this one's a little physical, and this is honestly this question combined with another question kind of gives us our answer that we don't know the true yes or no to. But if I were to ask you to point to your heart on your body, where is it? Right in the middle.
upper quadrant.
Oh, upper left.
Upper left. Damn. He's from my universe.
All right. Hold on. We got more. Hold on. All right, man. This one's pretty plain and simple. Favorite chip of all time. You can pick one, and that's it. What's your favorite chip of all time?
That's honestly a tough one because it's like depending on your mood. But yeah, I'll go with like honestly, the longest time I was always the regular good old Doritos nacho cheese. Yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Solid pick.
Solid pick. But then like in my teens then, like somebody said, you need to try these. It was Cool Ranch Doritos.
Hell yeah, dude.
So then like ever since then it's always been Cool Ranch.
Yes. So. God.
Dude, lockstep with
like I said, there's nothing wrong with the nacho cheese. It's just like
no. Yeah. Which by the way,
OG Doritos are amazing.
Most people are all OG Doritos. Yeah. You, Mikey, Desert Island Chip. I don't remember.
I was actually surprisingly the black pepper jack Doritos.
That's
right. They only kept around for like 6 months.
Those aren't bad either. I'll be honest. Yeah, those are ones that like don't come around.
OG Lays. That's right. Mm-hmm. So there's a new Dorito out. We talked about it on the last episode. Yeah. Justin wasn't listening because he told me, "Hey, did you know there's a new Dorito out?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll show it to you on the podcast that we already did." It's gold. There's a gold bag and it's golden sriracha.
Yeah.
But they're only selling them in big ass bags.
Yeah.
You can't sample size those. I gotta have a sample size if I'm trying a brand new one.
I'm gonna bite the bullet and grab a bag.
Just gonna get a big one.
Yeah.
And that brought up, we were talking about the mango. Oh, the mango sweet heat or what was it?
Yeah, it was like
so good, dude. Those were like a 1 month summer Dorito last summer.
It was a mango Dorito. Had a shark on the front. It was delicious.
All right, I remember that. Yep.
It was so good. So good. Moving right along here. All right. This is the other. We'll see where he's from. If he's yours or mine. There was a movie about a genie in the 90s. Okay. The name is neither here nor there. All I really need to know is who starred in that movie, man.
Shazam.
Yep. Who
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Who starred in the movie though? Who was the genie?
Who was the genie? Oh, okay. This is the Mandela thing. Yeah. I know what I want to say, but
okay.
It's not.
That's your heart. So go with what you want to say.
I'll be with my heart, but I think I am wrong.
Okay.
No, because it's Sinbad, but it should have been Shaquille O'Neal.
So he's from my universe.
He's from your universe.
Yeah. He's from my universe.
So do you know about the universal split? Justin, explain it to him real quick. Just give him the universal.
The thing that spins, what's it called? The Hadron
Collider?
The Hadron Collider. They said that it went and it split our universes. And that's why we have so many of these things. And because, dude, I remember growing up, your heart was more towards the left. Tim is like, no, it's the center. So when you Google it, it's the center. But dude, I remember them telling me it was on the left.
Watch this.
That was like you, because I think the saying is you always wear your heart on your sleeve. So I thought you always would be pointing towards that.
It's up over here.
Put your hand on your heart and say the pledge, Justin.
Exactly. You go right here. Right? Are you a lefty too? So Mikey's from my universe.
When I would put my hand on the pledge,
and also right Sinbad was a genie, and there's just all kinds of shit. And me and Tim went through a bunch of them. Berenstain Bears.
Yeah. That's the big one, yeah.
Yeah.
Berenstain Bears. There's proof on that one.
It's still Berenstain Bears. That's how I say it. I know it's not right, but that's how I say it though.
Yeah. All right, man. That one that's the last divisional of universe one I have.
See, Jamie's from my universe too.
That makes sense, actually. That does make sense. Makes a lot of fucking sense.
No offense, Jamie. We love you.
Lucky. The thermostat in your house, man. What is that thermostat kept at? Pretty much on a normal basis.
I'll be honest, even year round, just because of the way it works, it's about 70.
That's respectable. Yeah, it's about right.
It's right now it's at 70, and then maybe 71 if it's extra cold, but usually 70. Because
let's go summertime. Where you dropping her down on the summertime?
72.
Respectable.
And that's it. Yeah, we usually keep it about those two places, and then we kind of may bounce around a little bit, but that's about it.
What's that summertime temp?
70 is where we go, but we've been kicking it up 72 because the power bill just be outrageous. Yeah,
there was a time where Justin's 65 or die.
Yeah,
and I'm what did you say?
Well, I know some people just did 68, and I was like, that's insane. And I went my dad was at 68 at his house, and it's the hottest effing house in the world. Yeah. And I'm like, so it depends on your thermostat. I kind of feel as well. So, so I say 70 is a solid right in the middle where it's still a little cold in the house. It's a little cold in the house. We turn the fireplace on for a little bit and hang out, and then turn off. Yeah, type of thing.
We have space heaters and whatnot. If it gets really super cold, we're still not cranking her up that high. But I grew up in a house full of just cold air and cigarettes, man.
Well, I'm wrong. Jamie says it's 74 winter and summer. Apparently, no.
What do you think my parents' house, dude?
Oh, your parents' house.
55.
Yeah. Your parents'
55,
house
no
cold,
sunlight.
Dude.
Just an igloo. All right, man. Last one I got for you here. This is good, man. You could add to this if you ever want to add to this. We're gonna keep this one, keep that going. Last one I got for you, man.
Never gets old, Justin.
This is
it never gets old.
Casey told me last time I did it, it was upside down. I didn't realize. That sucks. That was good. I had a message for you. Last one I got for you though, man. What is your personal, not your favorite of everyone who misunderstands this, but what is your personal
PIN number to your bank account?
What's your bank routing number? I wanted to talk to you about your car warranty, your extended car warranty. No, what is your personal, what's a song lyric that you yourself have completely misunderstood for a large period of time? So what is your favorite misheard song lyric? The example is Justin.
You stole my question.
I incorporated it into your show. Oh, you're listening. That's great.
Yeah.
Justin's most misheard song lyric of all time is
Elton John's Tiny Dancer. And it's the Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. No, it's my favorite misheard. my favorite misheard lyric is Tiny Dancer.
So what's yours, man? Do you have one?
I had to think of like probably more better example of this, but there was when I was younger. My dad's obviously he's a big KC fan, so anything that was on there. So a lot of like Aerosmith. I just remember like a lot. So like
If you have an Aerosmith tattoo.
Love an Elevator.
Yes.
And and I can't remember the exact like what I thought it was because I've like corrected myself now, but I would like something about a lever or something like that. I always thought it was, and I asked my dad one time, like, why is he talking about like pulling levers? And my dad's just like, what are you talking about? And he's like correcting me. I'm like, oh, I won't ask you again. He said it's obviously said it so fast. That part is Steven Tyler, so like,
yeah.
But when you're young and just in the car, you're not really super paying attention, and you're just like,
You're just going.
Yeah, you're just going.
I still do that with ones. I still like. I don't know who in my wife is notoriously terrible at knowing lyrics of songs, and I don't know if this was her or my son, but somebody in my family thought 3 Days Grace was saying "Let's Go Ryan."
Yeah,
that's kind of the reference. It's like "Let's Go Ryan." Justin for sure was Tony Dan, but you were also
Tony Danza.
You were also wrapped up like a douche.
No, that was you.
There you go. There was one in the 70s I was thinking of, and that's 100%.
Like a douche.
Yeah, blinded by like
Man for Man.
Yeah.
Or
the best part is like, was it Super Troopers 2 where they made fun of that?
Yeah. No, actually, I haven't seen Super Troopers 2.
Because the only reason I know that because God, I'll think of the band, but so they remade the song for the soundtrack, and it was like I'll think of. Give me a second. It's
the OG "Blinded by the Light" by Bruce Springsteen is god awful. You ever tried to listen to that? It's so bad. If you
I'll be honest, I just knew the Manfred one. That's all I know.
Yeah, like go back and try to listen to Bruce Springsteen once. God, it's not as bad as listening to "Run Run Rudolph" by Bruce Springsteen.
Okay, Eagles of Death Metal.
Oh,
we did that.
Yes.
For the Super Troopers 2, and they say like they said revved up like a douche, and they say it like in the song like that.
Get out of here.
Because apparently, I guess that's like a thing in the movie where he like, cause I like when I heard that come up on a list, and I'm like, no, he's actually saying it. And I was like arguing. I was telling my wife like that's not the lyric, and I had to go look it up later on. And they purposely did that, so that's just.
Is that worth a watch? Is that a sequel worth a watch?
I heard about it and I haven't gone into it. Like I wanted to. It's one of those things where it's like you need to have a time where you're just like not really focused and then have something
turn your brain off.
Yeah.
I'm
always I'm a rewatcher on when I want a movie like that. I don't do new movies when I want to just like not watch anything.
I just finally started. I watched the third Bad Boys movie. So I wanted to finish a franchise. It was either Bad Boys or Fast and the Furious. And I only had.
I did Fast and Furious. I did that. That's 100% to shut your brain off and just not really care. And
those are one of Justin's favorite things in the world. And I'm with you on most of it.
They're superheroes now. That's all it is. Like, they're literally Marvel characters at this point.
The last one I saw was the one that Rock flexed out of a cast. But my favorite part about that is watching those with Casey, just looking at her and be like, totally plausible.
Oh yeah, dude.
Totally. They've been on this runway for 35 minutes. 100% plausible.
Bro,
we're going to be on this runway until Wonder Woman dies.
Yeah.
Like,
I love those movies.
I watched Bad Boys 3. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah, it's
rushed. It was good.
It was rushed.
It was rushed.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we should talk a little bit about hockey. Justin, you actually have a hockey thing for us, right? You got something you.
What did I do?
You have a graphic in there about some hockey, right?
Oh, the Malkin was robbed.
Yeah.
Did you guys see he lost all his rings?
I didn't hear about this until
3 of them. Yeah.
Justin tries pulling a joke on me, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I think I could buy one of these Facebook Marketplace rings."
Like, dude, I'm on Facebook Marketplace right now, and there's like a bunch of like Penguins.
I thought he was serious.
Stanley Cup rings.
He's like, I was like, "How much are they, Justin?"
I was replicas. Like, they're $300. He was like, "They're replicas. Don't even tip." I was like, "No,
dollars of diamonds in those rings, Justin."
I think they're real. I think they're real.
I didn't know.
He had no clue about the news.
So what happened with that?
Basically on Saturday, his house got robbed, and he lost all 3 of his rings: the 2009, 2016, and 2017.
Yeah, they're all missing.
So
all 3 of them.
I just put up a graphic of I guess a bunch of the rings that they did have. What's your favorite out of all all 5 of these? I really dig the top middle.
I like every year.
I
like,
hate this top
Yeah,
right.
that's
The top right one sucks. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
like
terrible.
I like when they do the rings and they like. There's always a post somewhere where they break down every little bit of it because the Blues one obviously had a bunch of St. Louis
Stuff in it,
ties
yeah.
and
Which
things.
is
to it.
awesome. Yeah.
It's so cool. So I like it when they do that. Out of all of these, I'm going with the one right underneath on the bottom right hand
Mhm.
side.
That's
what
mine
I'm
too,
sticking
yeah.
with.
Yeah, that's my second favorite.
Yeah, I think.
What about
that's
you,
the
Mikey?
coolest.
I'm actually top row, far left.
Yeah.
Really? The
That's
gold
good.
one?
That's my second. That's my second. Yeah, that's good too.
Okay.
That'd
One,
be my
too.
top one, and then bottom right would be my second one because
That's-
Yeah.
So
That's just-
badass.
that's late '80s, early '90s Big
Yeah.
Wins hockey right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And I mean that's
that's a
Yager,
Lemieux.
Lemieux.
But-
Yep.
So my question is though, I mean, can he get those back? But like, can he contact and be like, hey,
Find a person
no,
who-
no, like, no. What I'm saying is, can you think he can contact the NHL? And
I think Malkin might be.
they can get them remade.
Malkin might be the kind of guy who they'd make him again for.
You
You'd
think?
probably have to buy him.
Oh, I'm sure the jeweler you can find that probably.
I'm
can
sure
put
they're
that together
insured
for him.
first and foremost. He's
You'd
got
hope they're
insurance. on him.
insured.
Yeah, but
Where I mean, like, was that stolen from his home in Pittsburgh or was that stolen from his home in?
it did. The
Home
article
country,
didn't say
like,
where you lived.
yeah.
I don't know exactly where
That
at.
sucks, man. Do you ever see somebody hacking those things though? Like, have you ever seen a Olympic gold medal winner hacking their gold medals and stuff?
Yeah, the
yeah.
article
That's
says
crazy.
Oh,
the
yeah.
article says
Crazy.
it was
Give it
actually his
money.
home in Festus.
Is it festive?
Yeah.
He actually crazy enough, Overland, Missouri. That's where Malkin. That's where Gino lives, actually.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
the fucking that was a Burton joke.
Oh, yeah.
He
Like,
always said
what?
Festus, dude.
Festus. Yeah.
When you asked, it was in my head. Bert-
Festus.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
like, say Festus.
Or the old Chrysler plant.
Yeah,
Did you guys go to that new? Did you guys go to that new restaurant? That's over by the old Chrysler
Yeah.
plant. Right? That's what this shit's all about. Like, did you see this?
yeah,
You see this right here?
yeah.
I can't believe you tried to tell somebody that one day. We had a guest on one time. He's like, "Tell him what that is." I was like, "You shut your mouth." The fuck is your problem? Yeah, no, that sucks, man. But along with that, like people selling the gold medals and stuff. I mean, you think about like athletes down on hard times, man. I sent you that Joe Murphy stuff.
Yeah.
God, that
Yeah, it
sucks.
sucks,
Jason,
man.
you see that shit?
Yeah, that sucks, man.
That's hardcore, man. And it's a little too early hockey for Justin, but
I was gonna say,
Um,
who's that?
he's a Blues player.
A year or two. A
How
year or
long?
two. It wasn't that long. It was a year or two.
So he played with. I know he played on another team with Jamie Rivers. Jamie Rivers has a
I
story
want to say
about it.
Detroit. I'm gonna say off the top
Gotta
of my
be
head.
Detroit,
It
yeah,
might have been Detroit at the end of Joe's career. I know
Yeah.
he played in Pittsburgh too.
because he
Yeah.
talks in third person, and Jamie Rivers talked about how he would talk in third person. So like
That's wild.
he would go in the middle of intermissions of games and stuff. He'd be in the locker room laying on the floor, and he'd be like, "Hey Murph, are you okay?" And he's like, "Jojo, tired." But he's got mental health issues clearly, and he's just homeless out there on the streets
Really?
of
Canada.
Canada.
Somewhere.
Yeah, and dude, and someone
And he
got-
wants to be out there. That's the thing crazy about it. People have offered to like give him money to get a place and stuff, and he's like, "No, I'm good."
NHLers have tried to pick it up, and he's
They
like,
say
"No,
that
no,
about
I
a
wanna
lot of
be out
homeless
here."
folk. A
you
lot of
know?
homeless folk, they
He's got
want.
mental health issues though,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
And he needs some help, and helps there, and he's just like, no, I'm gonna live out here. And he talks like that. It's a decent YouTube video interview type thing, 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 15.
Something like that. Nothing too crazy. What's fucked up is he doesn't seem sad or hurt or anything. He's just like, and he'll talk about games.
Yeah.
He'll talk about playing on lines with people and shit. It's insane.
That's wild.
Crazy, man. It's a good watch. It's a decent watch. I sent it over to Mikey. Let's get the hell away from the sadness. So this came out, man. And I think it's a decent thing to talk about, man, because it's kind of a backwards progression. They announced Point Fest, right? Well, I know we talked about Point Fest last year when they announced it, and I didn't really know anybody. But the thing about not knowing anybody last year was I actually listened to some of the music. I'm going to blow that up for Mikey. I got the lineup, Justin. I got the lineup right here, right? All right. It's in front of you, but I want to tell you a few things real quick,
The
all right?
Toadies?
Yeah, hold up, man.
Whoa.
So Oxymorons, okay? That's a band from Point Fest last year that I actually started
Dude,
listening
and
to.
they're awesome.
Dude, they
Like I never
kick
heard them till last year,
ass.
and they're awesome.
They kick ass. It's everything. It's like a new metally rap Would you say like there's some
Yeah,
there's some
that's
ska in it?
yeah. It's like a mix of a lot of stuff, man. It's great.
It's
so.
a melting pot. It's so good. I just I just went to their shit and just got all of it.
Does that
But-
say post-sex
Yeah.
nachos?
So let's talk about post-sex nachos.
I don't know any music for them, but that's the best band name on this whole thing.
What a
so.
damn name, dude.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking to Justin every once in a while, we'll say some phrase or something of like best band name ever. No, dude, post-sex nachos. There's a band called Post-Sex Nachos. And the Riz show broke this down. They played a sample of most all of the bands you don't know.
Mhm.
Doesn't really sound like something for me, but what a name, dude. Post-Sex Nachos? Jesus,
Mm.
man.
I'd get down with those.
Alien Ant Farm,
Down with that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Sick Puppies with a new lead singer. Now, I don't know anything about the new
I
lead
don't know
singer
that.
of
They got a
of Sick
new lead
Puppies.
singer.
Yeah, so I remember that he bounced a while back. I thought they disbanded. I didn't realize they went on and have a new lead singer. You know anything about that, Jason?
No, I didn't know they had a new lead singer. Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause they changed like after their first album. The first album was pretty like I say like softer, not softer, but like
Yeah.
like not like hard. Then they like did a 180 and
Yeah.
did like not metal, but like hard rock.
good, man. I
after that.
love
And
that.
and it was good. I like both stuff, both the
Yeah.
early stuff and then the harder
And
stuff
that
was
chick
good. So
kicks ass on bass. She's a
Mhm.
badass bass player and everything, and
Mhm.
they killed it. But that's one of those bands that has it's like it's like any other singer like Linkin Park right now. That's such a voice and identity of the band. I don't know what a new lead singer would sound like.
Mhm.
But then you got Ludo, which is badass, dude. Justin, what's your Ludo song?
Whipped cream.
That's my Ludo song too.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
All three of us.
It's
yeah.
not Love You Dead. It's Whipped
No.
Cream. Such
Yeah.
a good
Yeah,
song.
number
dude.
two.
God, Go Getter Greg would probably be number 2 for me.
I like the
know?
sea shanty.
Oh, dude, Lake. There's
Yeah. That's the sea
Lake
shanty.
song.
Yeah.
Lake Minantang.
Yeah.
I've seen Ludo a couple times, dude. They're badass live. Dig Ludo. Finger 11, crazy.
Man, I saw him at Creed show.
That's crazy. The Finger 11. Like I saw Finger 11. I forget where. I've seen them before though.
I've seen him twice, and the funny thing is both times they opened up for Creed.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
No way. Finger 11, man, and then you go Toadies. Yeah, hell yeah,
Toadies.
Toadies.
Do you want
Yeah.
Oh,
that?
God, Toadies, get
Oh.
out of here.
Newest
I wanna
music
go
from the
just for
Toadies
them.
is 2018.
Good.
I had to look up.
Good.
I'm like, dude, did they even got mute? Like,
I'm starting to like a band that doesn't put a damn thing out. They're like, this is what you're gonna get, you know. Toadies, and then the Urge. Oh,
That's gonna be
Yep.
great.
and 311.
and 311. So you got 311 and Finger 11. There are gonna be some
Ooh,
confused
that's
people.
a lot
there.
of fingers.
A lot
man.
of fingers.
a lot of
man.
phalanges up in there.
So that brings me to this, man. Everybody been to a Point Fest? I know you have, Jason. I know I have. Justin, you been to a Point Fest?
yeah, I was at last year's.
You had to have been to a Point Fest,
I'm
right?
pretty sure, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mikey, been to a Point
I
Fest?
know
Yeah?
we were-
Okay.
The last Point Fest tickets I bought, we were supposed to go see Avenged Sevenfold. and
Yeah, then
it rained
out.
and we
Yeah.
didn't go, and that was the last time you would have got to see the
So, the
the
Rev.
Yeah,
I got to see the Rev in
it's a
Moline.
bummer.
Got to see him in Moline when they were still greasy, like
I
super
remember- I
greasy.
remember you guys going to that show.
Oh, we took Daryl. He was
Yeah, I remember
Seven Dust opened for them. I had that kid in the pit with headphones on my shoulders. Don't know what we were doing. So what I want to say is, what's everyone's favorite Point Fest that you've been to? Ironically enough, with the Urge open, second bill on this one, the best Point Fest I've ever been to is the one where they came back in 2011. It was the Urge. Oh my gosh, I just so focused on the Urge. I remember seeing a lot of badass local bands there though. Like I saw Fivefold. I don't think Killer Me Killer You was there, but there was a band called Last Night's Vice there.
Mhm.
The lead singer of that band is Brandon House. That was it. They made that album and quit, and it sucks. I love that album. Perfect
I love
album.
Fivefold.
Perfect album for me. That Last Night's Vice album. But I actually got to see a ton of local music on top of everything else. I want to say Bush was there too. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think Bush was the super headliner, but the Urge was their first like show back in decade or two. That was amazing. I mean, that's my best. That's my best Point Fest, man.
No clue.
No clue.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Got no idea. Jason?
All any show
I'm
I've
trying to
ever-
go back. I'm looking at all the lineups real quick because I can't remember which one.
Yeah. I did see Avenged
The-
Sevenfold there with Mike Portnoy for the Nightmare
Okay.
Tour. That was
I
killer.
I went to this, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember much of this one because it was
Yeah.
it was 98, and I'm just gonna give you the lineup. And these were the openers. Ready?
All right.
Openers: Foo Fighters, Green Day, Creed, Deftones, Semisonic, Econoline Crush, Reverend Horton Heat, Soul Kiss, Gravity Kills, and Foo Fighters is the headline. I'm reading this backwards, but still.
Jesus Christ.
That,
Dude.
I went to that one because I remember that's the first time I ever saw like Foo Fighters.
I've never seen Foo Fighters. I would love to see Foo
I
Fighters.
saw them the last time they were through before Taylor passed.
God damn it. That's a hell. Was that 98 you said?
That was 90, May 24th, 98, hosted by Matt Pinfield. That's the only reason I
Matt
remember it.
Pinfield.
Pinfield.
Yeah.
Holy smokes,
That-
that's a name.
So what was his other? He had 2 shows on MTV. 120 minutes? No. I think he did
I
120
remember.
Might have been.
And then I think he did Headbangers Ball too, right?
And it's near
Yeah.
the tail end of it. Yeah.
God, have you seen that guy now?
No.
He lost so much weight. He looks strange, but he still does stuff. He was on Sirius Radio for a long time, I think. But I'm curious to see the local stage lineup too. Fivefold's out there doing stuff right now. I would imagine they got a decent chance of getting on that bill. You Fivefold fan, Jason?
If I hear a song, I would probably know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. So
Good
I'll be
stuff,
honest with
man.
you. Yeah.
Local Granite City dude used to be in that band. He was in Killer Me, Killer You, or DePonderosa with that kid.
All right.
Jordan does stuff. He goes by Coco. I won't call him Coco. Jordan does stuff for the Blues now too. He does LED lighting and
Oh, nice.
a bunch of behind the scenes blues stuff too. Cool dude. But he was in Fivefold for a little while. Killer Me, Killer You too.
Mhm.
Badass band.
Then one of Jamie's favorite bands ever.
Killer Me, Killer You
Loved-
kicked
yeah.
ass. Good point band. Yeah, Mikey, Point Fest.
The only one I went to, it was Surge. I can never
Serge
remember it.
Tankian.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
He was the headliner and Shinedown was the co-headliner.
Oh,
and
right.
this was
Amazing.
right
Yeah,
before.
this is the one I think I went to. Serge Tankian, Shinedown, Kill Switch Engage, Filter.
Kill Switch was amazing.
Yeah,
That's Howard Jones.
And
right?
dude, Side Stage
Side
was
Stage was Theory of the
better.
Dead.
Theory of a Nickelback. Yes.
Toad.
Dude, it gets this is Coheed and Cambria, Hearst,
Oh.
Ludo, 10 Years, Cavo,
10
Finger
years?
11, Theory of a Dead Man, Scary Kids, Scaring Kids.
Scary kids,
Was-
scaring kids.
That's
Cavo
name for a
was
band.
really good.
Cabo
that show,
kicks
too.
ass, dude.
Cavo was really good.
There is a
I
the
know I'm
bass
missing
player
one, so I'm trying to figure it out. Sorry.
Cavo. The bass player for Cavo played in a couple other bands. He played in Fivefold for a little while, and he's a bald-headed dude, most intense bass player I've ever seen in my life. Dude, he kills it. And he looks like a lanky bass player dude. Had on Jeff Burton shirt, like way before Jeff Burton passed. He had a Jeff Burton shirt just because he liked Jeff Burton, and it was just I think it just either said Jeff Burton or had his face on it or something. But yeah, no, that dude, the Cabo kicks ass.
So good.
Kick ass. That's a hell of a Point Fest lineup.
It was
Jesus
great.
Christ,
Phenomenal day.
Phew.
So was it 2011 was the one, Tim, you said? I think
That's the one I went to. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the Urge.
Bush was the headliner. Urge,
Yep.
Chevelle, Cake, and Middle Class Red.
Hell.
Chevelle
Cake
was there.
Dude, Cake kicked ass. It was so good. That was a good show. The side bands killed on that too, though.
Yeah,
I
those
remember-
side bands are really good too.
Yeah.
Hurt, Greek Fire, Shaman's Harvest,
Yep.
Oh, Greek Fire.
10
I got the
Years,
couch.
Brook
I got
Royal.
Moon's couch. Yeah, Brook Royal. Yep,
Shout
Brook
Brook
Royal.
Royal.
Yep, Brook Royal kills. Oh,
Seen them at Pops.
so we saw a local show with Brook Royal, Killer Me, Killer You, and Fivefold, and I think it was like a Fivefold release party.
Oh,
Brook
nice.
Royal played too, and Dan was there from Story, and he came out to do that song with Brook Royal.
Oh,
Put up, yeah, it's put up, shut up, put up and shut up. That was like damn good golden age of local St. Louis music.
Oh, local
There's a lot of
music was
stuff going
so
on.
good
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
then.
Kill it. If it would have been a time frame where like Mississippi Nights and shit were still going, that would just that would be like it would be the best place ever. It was like the Red Flag and stuff like that was going on. Good times, man.
Reminiscing about the good old
we're
days.
so old. I listened to Cam and Strick episode. I cherry pick Cam and Strick episodes. Decent listen. You guys should check that out. St. Louis Blues legend Martin Broder on this one. And what? That's ironic. You wore a Devil's hat. That's just kind of crazy. I wanted to sit here and talk about Broder for a little bit.
They're my pick. They're going all the way.
They're going all the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't lose with Hughes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Jesus Christ.
Cam and Strick episode, man. So you seriously check it out, Justin, for sure. So Broder clearly like number 1, number 2 goalie of all time, I think. Right? He's got a story.
Easy.
He's got a story about Wah in there too, and it's pretty cool to listen to. He's like, this dude introduced me to his wife or girlfriend at the time. This is Martin Broder. He's the second best goalie in the world. Like, that's awesome. That dude played clearly the history and how long he played is insane. But that dude played for Team Canada in the Olympics with Belfour and Cujo, and at the end, Fleury and Luongo. That's the span, dude. And he was in every single shit. It's a good listen, man. He talks about the trapezoid. They ask him flat out what he thinks of the trapezoid, and he was told that like he's the reason why the trapezoid rule came into play. Makes sense, right? And then it really seriously. I want you to listen to it, Justin, because I want to talk to you about this. He talks about new age goalies, and clearly, I think the last of your spider goalies, right? He doesn't say this, but just personally, the last of your spider goalies is Quick. We saw it on the compilation from last week.
Yeah.
Right. And he said that what they're teaching kids now, as far as the position goes, is it's the, he called it something. It's like ABH or something. It's the down and cover, but the all encompassing about goalie now is post to post. You got to be able to get back to post. And he said what happened was they leave this gap above their damn head. And he's like, what I hate is every single goal you see scored in the NHL, most of the goals you see scored in the NHL, all the way down to the goals you're seeing in Pee Wee, bar down right above their head every single time. He's like, that's what they're doing in practices. They're shooting for the goalie's face, because they're leaving that open. That's where it's at, man. It's true too, man. And that's clearly,
I think 2 of the 3 goals the Blues scored tonight were literally right up underneath the elbow
with a little bit of area left.
Little bit left.
And he said it too. He said it flat out. He's like, how many goals did you watch in the 80s and 90s get scored from behind the net? Not that many. Almost none, right?
None.
Now they're banking them in off their heads, right? And it's part of what I don't like. And Justin, I know, likes. Like you love the speed. You love the skill.
I do.
Goals. Jason, how do you feel about do you like these 8-5 games, man? Do you like?
It's definitely 80s-ish feeling, but mind you, it's also the skill wise has gone up like crazy, like
exponential
player wise.
Speed and skill, man.
Well, training wise is not. It's now it's a 12-month job. It used to be. And if you think of this far back, if you remember, like Keith Tkachuk, he got said like, hey, you're overweight. We're going to suspend you until you get under a certain weight at training camp, because that's what they'd use. They would during the summer, they would just do whatever, and they would use training camp to get to their playing weight. And then by the time training camp was over, they would be close to where they were anyway. And then they would just do that. And then during the year, now these guys are eating healthy, and it's constantly training and doing this and this. And I think it's now it's compared to what it was. Like, it was a sport. It's a business now.
100%.
And that's why they have to do that. And that's why. So what's going to get you the best business is going to be scoring goals. So,
hell, I am, man.
I like this. I like the skill portion of everything. It's I know, like, if it's a hard game and 2-1 game, but on occasion it's not bad to have a 6-5 game. Like it's good to have fun like those, but not all the time. Yeah, like a good mix in here and there, because not a goalie's not gonna be perfect all the time. So, but you gotta be able to like pick that guy up, and it's nice to see those. But it's also fun to see a goalie like stand on his head and steal a game for you too. So,
I want
not
to
all
see
the time, but
2-1s, man. 2-1s with 50 shots on each net.
that doesn't happen that much anymore. So it's very odd to see that. So
But your favorite player on a team is the goaltender.
I've always gravitated
Yeah.
towards goalies.
Yeah.
Always.
But like
Always.
where
Yeah.
my favorite player is always going to be the forward.
Yeah.
It's always going to be the center.
Yeah.
It's always going to be that fast skill.
Mhm.
And what they're doing now is like crazy good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, for me, it's just like more of the same. The skill is amazing. They've gotten rid of what really they haven't gotten rid of, but like they have eliminated a huge part of the game. 100%. That's happened, right? They took away a line on the ice to make it faster, and I know this is just grandpa on a soapbox talking about hockey, but like I think it would be cool to watch it go backwards eventually. What if it did start going back that way? It never will.
It never will.
Never
Gary Bettman
will.
won't let that happen.
Right. Goals, speed, and
The goals is what makes people watch the game.
that sucks, man.
I get that.
There was a time where
I get that. I know.
I don't know. I
Well,
could do it all day. But I mean,
And
like,
I think the thing is, you're trying to bring in I think the other thing NHL wants to do with this is like the casual fan will see the skill,
mhm.
and that's what was going to draw the casual in
It's
compared to like an amazing save. Yeah, I think that will be in there.
The
But I think the diehards are going to want.
and they're already there.
You
And
know,
they're not going anywhere.
yeah.
I'm still watching as many games as possible. Like
Amen.
they
Yeah.
got me. It doesn't matter anymore.
And it's not
You
like
know?
I dislike like a good goalie. I mean, dude, I got in a truck the other day. I called Tim and I was like, dude, did you see Markstrom?
Oh yeah.
Right? Like
yeah.
when he was standing on his head the other night,
Yeah.
like that's
So
I do
Brodeur-
love that.
So
but-
Brodeur is obviously he's involved with the Devils. That's where he's doing his whatever. I think they call it ambassador of
Yeah.
something. Like he's affiliated to the Devils, and he said that guy right there. He's the most 80s 90s esque goalie in the sense that he wants to play all 80 something games. And they won't let him. Like he gets pissed when he can't play all the games. And he looked like a 90s goalie when we showed that compilation last week.
Mhm.
But by the numbers, man, I got a graphic for you because this is what's going on. This is where it's headed. Blow that up for Mikey. I really want Mikey to check out the timeline on this, dude. That save percentages in the league for what's that last year?
last 10 years.
Last 10 years.
Yeah.
Doop, right? I mean, it's where it's going, man. And somehow, some way, evolution took place. Goalies got taller and not wider. They're all 6-something foot, but
they're all bishops.
yeah, and they all weigh
They're all
like
big bishops.
185 pounds, right? They're all tiny, or 150 pounds. They're all tiny, dude, like Bennington, with the whole like chicken legs thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
that's
mix
what-
of the equipment too, because I remember probably within the last 10 years they had that massive the equipment change too. The pads shrunk.
Yep.
The jersey size has shrunk. Because remember, it might have been, I don't know if it was Brodeur or I forgot who it was. Maybe it might be Luongo. I forgot who it was when they had a jersey of what he used to wear. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
jersey was like, it was like almost
fire.
like it was like almost the size of like a twin bed sheet.
Yeah.
It was
Yes,
like
Luongo.
huge because he had it so wide. Because if he missed a puck, he had enough of his jersey to like at
Catch
least
it.
get a piece of it. And
Yeah.
sometimes it would get enough of it, and sometimes it wouldn't. So that was almost like an extra piece of goaltending equipment that you weren't expecting. And so they made them. That's why you see all the jerseys nowadays, especially like with what I'm wearing now, the Winter Classic ones, the Fanatics. They cut them in now.
Yeah.
They're not straight down.
Yep.
Like
They're
you
more
have
like
to have a goalie cut to specifically get that, and those are pretty much only made for like if you're playing hockey or getting
My 80s jersey somehow, some way, and I bought it from the Blues Authentic shop. My 80s jersey that I have is a damn goalie cut. It's got bat wings. Like the arms go down to here. Yeah, I mean, dude, one more thing touching on goalies. I do want to show you this. This is pretty badass. You guys remember Alex Stalock? Yeah. So check him out. And I don't even know what league this is. Obviously, it's not the NHL anymore, but he still plays. You got that video? You're gonna have to blow that up. It's a little tiny phone video. I hate doing this. We got our guys on it. We'll fix it eventually.
Side zone entry. Good scoring chance. Oh, what a save by Stalock. Good scoring chance here for Wolf. Wolf runs out of room. Alex Stalock throws his stick. Turnover, Forbert. And the goaltender Stalock coming out. Brodzinski gets the defender down, makes the pass. Johnny Brodzinski, and he's denied twice. Stalock was having none of it. He deflected that into the corner. Stalock working against Kurth. Can't clear the zone. Forward. Plays it down low. Tufty and selling the farm.
God, dude. Jesus. Come on, man. Oh, he missed.
Oh, you missed.
He whipped on it.
That was it. That was at the. It was Stop Cotties,
Yeah.
the roller rink right down here.
Uh.
He's still doing it, man. I meant to look up the last year he played in the NHL and
Oh
whatnot.
God, it's been a
It
minute.
wasn't.
He
that
played for
long
the
ago,
Ducks.
It
was
wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I don't know where the hell that league is, but he's just killing it. He's out there killing it, man. Insane, dude.
Hey, I'm geeking over a new goaltender that
Yeah.
Dobesh,
yeah
Montreal.
yeah
Yeah.
my
Kid looks amazing.
he looks
Yep.
amazing. They're currently winning. They're
Are they?
the fourth game that he's played in this
Yeah.
He's
in
going to
the
get a
league.
lot more playing time because isn't Montebo on one of the Four Nations?
You go Monteball, huh?
Yeah,
Montabot.
I call
That's
it
what I would say too. Yeah.
Montabont. Montabont.
Yeah.
Montebo. He's fucking
Okay.
French Canadian, you asshole.
I said
Jesus
Montabont. I
Christ.
don't know,
A lot of French Canadian when we listen to that Broder.
but no, yeah.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
just-
absolutely.
so
Jacob
good. So good.
Dobes or whatever his name is.
Dobesh, yeah.
Dobesh.
Yeah. Use a fan, huh?
Yeah.
His name's
Yeah.
Jacob
I'm a- dude,
Dobes.
Oddly enough, the
Jonathan
Habs in
Toews.
general, I've never really been a big Habs
Yes.
fan, but I like that kid, and I also like that Lane Hudson kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Hudson's
I
gonna
saw
be
a
Rookie of the
graphic.
Year.
I meant to upload it, but there's something with that Lane Hudson kid and Chelios.
yeah,
Essentially, they're
You talked about this.
like
Chelios
he's on pace the same way
Chelios
Chelios was.
is rookie year
Mhm.
numbers,
Yeah.
and this kid's rookie year numbers are
Yep.
super close.
Yeah, basically he has 2 more assists and 2
Yeah.
less goals.
Yeah.
That's
to
it.
Chelios.
Defenseman, just
Insane.
crazy good.
Insane.
I dropped Petro to keep him on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
So-
man, like that's actually a really good segue. I didn't realize this. I didn't have eyes on this. This happened like I don't know what, December 28th, no 23rd. Did you guys see all that shit with Patrick Laine and the Columbus Blue Jackets? I missed this. I saw
there
about
was some
today.
drama. Him
So okay, I mean, so he doesn't come back to Columbus,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
It's whatever. It was.
where did he go again?
He went to Montreal.
Montreal.
He's in Montreal.
Oh, okay. And
So-
but he instantly got hurt though.
He instantly got hurt.
That's
Best
why-
dressed player in the NHL,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
instantly got hurt and didn't play forever.
Yeah.
So I didn't even honestly. I saw him come back, and then I just was like, "Yeah, he's back.
Oh,
He'll
okay,
be
he's
hurt in a
back.
week or two,
Yeah.
right? Whatever." I didn't see this. So he said some shit in the press, essentially like, "Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to play in Columbus anymore. They don't really care about winning."
Winning. Yes, this is what I did see this. Yes.
They had a tribute video ready for him that night, and then
They pulled
Oh,
it.
they pulled it. They didn't
Yeah.
play it.
Yeah,
And then
me neither.
Columbus ragdolled him that night. He played 6 minutes that night, left in the first period with an upper body.
Yeah, dude, he's a glass man.
Like-
I don't even don't even pay
dude.
attention when any of his names going. Really,
Diva,
I did see this.
Right? I didn't
Yeah.
see any of this. I didn't see
I didn't
any
see
of
that
this.
either.
Yeah.
He's a
Had the tribute
Kolyakovo.
Pulled. Like they had a "We love you" Patrick
Yeah,
video
yeah,
ready
yeah.
for him, and they're like, "Fuck him," and they pulled the video.
Also, Columbus has had it bad enough.
exactly.
Like, what the hell are you doing adding to any of that, dude? You take that goaltender shit and then Johnny Hockey stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and
it's
then
gonna be like,
Brzezinski
well,
going out almost like how long was
They don't like
Brzezinski out
winning.
last season?
Oh,
Like almost the entire season,
picked them.
if not the entire
the
season.
year with the goalie.
Yeah.
What I picked them to win. I thought, shit, that's enough to make them win everything.
He's
right?
he's a top 10 defenseman in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I missed
Brzezinski's
this
great.
altogether, and the highlight reel was hilarious.
Well,
Like,
the Line thing is it's always interesting. Like I kind of like saw a little bit about it, but so I like read about it, and of course I always dive in like Reddit is always a fun thing. to
oh
do.
yeah.
So
Love me some Reddit.
apparently, a a bunch of the players, some that aren't even on the team anymore, like I think it was like Boone Jenner, Wawrinski, some other guys, 2 or 3 years ago went to the GM and said, "We don't want this guy on the team anymore."
Oh, really?
Like after his first year there, like he is not fitting in. We just need to get him out of here. And the GM was like, "No, like you're gonna do it." And then guess what? There's only one of those guys left in that group. That was Wawrinski before they traded Line A. So the GM pretty much was just like, it was Yarmo at the time, pretty much said, "No, you guys are the ones the problem," and shipped them out. And Wawrinski came out and said, "None of that's true. I don't know what he's talking about," and just kind of like, defended the team, which he should, of course.
Right.
Like I think I don't know. I think there's a little bit of a truth in a little bit of everything. Like, was Line A an interesting dude? Yeah, 100%. That dude is.
Yeah.
All the guys who are big goal scorers, you can look at our own Brett Hall. They're interesting guys.
Very interesting guys. Best dressed man. Best dressed man since Subban retired.
Yeah. I think there's something there, but like at the same time, like, dude, obviously, I know Line A left for mental health issues and stuff. So like, if they ragging on and stuff, maybe.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Let's say Columbus is not great either. They haven't been great in a really long time. I know they had a lot of crap happen to them, but like.
None of it drove.
They haven't been fantastic.
Like none of it made them get there for the Gipper. Right?
They're having a better season than I thought they were going to have.
Yeah, they turned it around. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron Strick is how I found that. He said something about it in the beginning, and I completely forgot that he was playing again. No joke. And he said the same thing. Cam was like, yeah, did all that shit that Columbus went through, and you're gonna say that?
Yeah, just to add,
that's tough, man.
It's like going to California and just spraying gas everywhere.
Jesus
Christ,
it's like,
dude.
Jesus Christ.
Don't do that.
I know we're way behind, man, but you're so easy to talk to, man. I do want to show this. This has nothing to do with hockey, but these things just keep happening and keep showing up in my algorithm. Why not my Wendy's, Justin? Why not my Wendy's?
Another one?
Why the hell does this keep happening?
I would love for this to happen in my life too.
Why not my Wendy's, man?
Let's see it. Let's see what happens.
This is our Wendy's. No one else's Wendy's. This is our Wendy's.
First and foremost, if you'd have cut that and denied that solo, I'd have been pissed. All right, look, I'm out there. I'm working counties to counties. I'm driving a lot. I'm seeing a lot of shit. None of this happens, dude. There's no Quick Trip concert set up. There's no Wendy's concert set up. I mean, it goes on and on. I'd say every 3 episodes, I show you a gorilla concert video that just happens.
I'm going to say, dude, I'm in that drive-thru trying to get a Biggie bag. I'm pissed, dude. I am so mad. Don't deny me my Baconator.
Did you see the manager? The manager comes out.
Yeah, I would too.
He comes out, but no, not what you think. He doesn't come out and be like, "We're trying to sell Baconators." No, he comes out and he's like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah, the girl clapping in the background at the end of the solo was like awesome because it's a worker outside clapping, and so it's like
she's out there like, "Hell yeah, we ain't doing nothing." Yeah, that dude had it. I'm pretty sure it was an El Camino with a drum kit in the back of it.
Yeah,
that's insane. Where is this happening?
Not here.
I
don't know, man. They're pumping it to me though. All right, man. So another thing that went down today, and we got everybody's first round on this.
Yeah,
we probably should have went ahead and just done everybody's picks. I didn't realize they're doing second round tomorrow. So maybe by the next go round, and we'll reach out to you, Jason. We'll get everybody's final picks by the next round.
Yeah, we'll do next.
So
week.
You got the blank one up there that I made. So the Blues put this out today. Oh, I'm sorry, yesterday, and they're doing a bracket style competition to get down to what the best voted jersey is, right? And so what we did was gather all 3 plus Jason's picks of our first round. And we're going to compare, when it's done, when they finally finish and we get their bracket, we'll put that up and we'll compare and see who comes close, man. I don't know where you started, but
we'll start with Jason's first. Yeah.
Jason, you want to walk us, just real quick, walk us through what you got going on?
Yeah, so we'll start at the top left, and first off is the I say original Winter Classic jersey. So that should be the new home jersey. Let's be honest. That's just what it should be, because I
dig it. I do dig it.
As much as I'm wearing the newest Winter Classic jersey, that one they did such a good job with that one. They've been kind of like okay since then. So that's number one. Being an 80s kid so I knew in the 90s, I vaguely remember these jerseys. So the jersey just says the word Blues on it with the little blue note on it. This is what I wanted them to do the new Winter Classic one on, the one that we just had. I wish they did something with this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really love this jersey and deserves a comeback. And
it's the only one I don't think we've revisited, right?
They haven't. It was literally only 2 years they had this jersey.
Yeah.
So this is one jersey like my co-host Chris is like a massive jersey guy. He has a jersey for every team possible and then some. He cannot find this jersey in like a size for him. Mind you, he's a bigger dude, but whatever. But like a normally 2X size. Anybody has a 2X of this jersey or the white version, please hit up either
Chris,
this podcast or my podcast. Chris would like to purchase it from you.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't Chris have a prototype of what they put out before the clown jersey?
Yeah, he has one of those sitting around.
Yeah.
He got one of those
damn things, man.
Yeah, some company made them. He has a St. Louis Eagles one he just bought as well. So he has anything. He has a lot. So let's see. We're at that bracket. So I finished my first round there. So now we're at the original clown jerseys with the reverse retro clown jersey.
Hell yeah.
Let's I see you chose the wrong clown jersey.
Justin, no, he chose his.
Yeah, the red doesn't even bother me. I know people like hated that jersey for some reason. Like I was like, okay, it's fine. Just not for me, but like it's like, I don't hate it.
I have one. I have a retro reverse jersey. I like it, but no, you picked correctly. I like that one. Yeah, showing my cards. That's my favorite jersey of all time.
And I'll be honest, I'm more of a I just like stuff that's different, and this leads to like what I'm wearing now, the newest Winter Classic one. I know people like hated this because of the whole no red blue note on the front. But
it just says St. Louis. Yeah,
it's fine. It's great. So I enjoy it. So nothing against our current jerseys because I kicked those out right away. But I think I'm just ready for a new home jersey. So that's maybe why I'm kind of new set of jerseys. So. Let's see where we're at now.
Is this the same jersey over here?
Yeah, I was looking at that.
I thought the same.
Well, it's not though. So if you go up to the top left, it has a round bottom. So this one over here is a straight.
So it's a circle. Yeah. Is the circle neck and the V neck different too? Because the only reason I don't have a
Heritage jersey and a Winter Classic jersey.
Yeah. So the only reason I don't have a 2017 Winter Classic jersey is because I want the circle neck. And I can't find the damn thing, you know, like that's what I want is a circle neck 2017. I don't want the Heritage one.
Yeah, let's see. Top right. Okay, top right. So there we go. So 80 jersey, home, technically away jersey at the time. Easy pick, Brett Hall era. Great.
Hell yes.
Once again, Heritage / Winter Classic jersey. Fantastic. Clown jersey. Home version / away version, depending on what era. Home version for anybody who remembers that time period. Yeah, and then once again,
100%.
That's a away jersey. What are you talking about?
That's how we define our fandom. So like that's the room is split down here. To me and Mikey, white is home, blue is away, and to Justin, it's opposite. Yeah.
It's weird, and I've gotten used to it. I used to be like, oh my god, I hate this. And
me too. Me too. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish they go back. I really do.
I do too, but I'm okay. And then once again,
the reasoning why too. You know the reasoning.
I remember. You have to hit me because I don't remember exactly.
Back in the day, which was a Wednesday, when they would go on the road, they take the jerseys with the more color on them with them because they didn't have access to the washing machines and whatnot at the visiting arenas. At home, they could wash their own every game. So if you had a home stand, you could get the blood and guts and crap out of it, the white jerseys. So they specifically use the road jerseys as their colored ones because that's how they could get from town to town without them looking like shit. So the lack of laundry is what it was. Yeah. And I hated it when they switched it.
Yeah.
God, I still kind of hate it.
Yeah.
There were
and
times
once
where I'd
again,
look at the ice and be like, oh, they're home. Wait a minute. No, they're not. Yeah.
They added a bunch of, soaps and suds everywhere.
Yeah.
And now you can get it.
Plumbing. So your bottom pick though, that's you go so are you an alternate arch hater or?
Oh, I don't hate it. I just really like the one. This is Blues. I just think it's one of those I want to come back. So my picking of this is just my weird way of saying I'm going to make this jersey go far so the Blues see it, and then when they have time to redo a jersey again, they'll redo this type of jersey, and then we have that again. So when they see it's popular, they're like, oh, maybe we should do this. So that's my reasoning for trying to push these jerseys through. I don't hate the Checkers jersey, but at the same, because basically if it wasn't for that jersey, that kind of is the symbol for me, the rise of where the Blues got to, because it wasn't for sure. It's the Oshie, Berglund, Perron era.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I remember that one. So
solid pick.
Solid that's where I'm at.
If you talk to Justin, they're all wrong because they're not his. But
no, his are closer to mine than any of you guys's.
I'm not gonna lie,
I will let you know.
Behind the curtain, Justin made all these. Justin actually broke that down and made the jersey picks and whatnot, made them transferable in our stuff and whatnot. Did a fantastic job.
Yeah,
but as I shot them over to him, I could listen to him go
wrong.
Wrong. I'm like, dude, no.
Let's look at this. Let's look at the way Tim screwed it up.
Whatever. And everyone, there is no secret to where this game's headed. But yeah, man, I go. So I did distinguish. I thought maybe I'm wrong. I thought I distinguished a round neck on that Winter Classic. So I go, yeah, and no joke. There's something about those 80s jerseys that I couldn't decide if I liked home or away. So I did it again on the other side. But I go that one right there, right off the bat. Second one down below. Can you blow that up for me? Is that possible?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah. So I again, I just go with the ones that one is the one they should be doing another Winter Classic of. I agree. And I go away on that one. That's my pick. Clown jersey away, my favorite jersey of all time, foreshadowing.
I think the white clown jersey is the only one me and you locked on. Yeah, 100%.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't go current jerseys on any style whatsoever. Even though I love them, I do love them. I still can't shake shiny shoulders, right? Yeah. Shiny shoulders is my opinion the absolute worst jersey of all. I hate shiny shoulders. It bums me out. So if given an option of something cool up against our current stuff, I go the other. I do like the new Winter Classics. I think they're cool. Says St. Louis. Also, that Cam and Strick podcast. So Martin Broder is responsible for the jersey. Had no clue.
Really?
Yeah. And he talks about it in there. He talks about how and the hat and the car. Yeah. I hate those jerseys, but I like the St. Louis one. I think it's cool. Up top, man, just what Jason said. Brett Hall all the way. Hell yeah. Brett Hall, that's what I think of when I see that jersey. Hall and Oates, right? Shanny wore that jersey too. Greg Janney wore that jersey. Shout out Chris. Yeah, it's a comfort jersey for me, man. I love that jersey.
All right. You and Mikey are pretty close.
Yellow jerseys.
Yeah.
Oh, you switched them. I was like, I didn't pick that. Oh no, yellow jersey's out for me. I'm out on yellow jersey.
Yeah.
I go clown, and then I love the alternate. I love the arch and everything. I dig that one. I wish I would have had one of those. I don't have one of those jerseys.
I have a Halak.
Yeah,
alternate signed.
Right?
Yeah.
Put that in the fucking piece of glass. Don't wear that.
Yeah. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit me. I think we had Jamie's, the one that Jamie had signed.
Also,
me and her both had
right.
Halak. No, she just got a
that
large.
Was the night of Chris.
Which was a Wednesday.
Chris Stewart.
Yeah, right.
Chris Stewart, kind of a dick. Right?
Kind of a dick.
All right.
Yeah. Mikey's is pretty, pretty close to yours.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of difference.
Yeah. Can you blow that up for me? Because I'm getting old.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the
he chose the right retro. Yeah.
Go. Yeah, I mean, I did choose the right retro. I'm sorry. The clown jersey is absolute trash, in my opinion. I was never a fan of it. I never liked it. The Winter Classic, I've got one. I'm wearing it Monday when me and my dad are going to be in Vegas watching the Blues play the Golden Knights in Vegas.
Yeah, dude.
That's
awesome.
going to be fun. It's a lot of the kind of older styles that I really enjoy most, like that second one on the top, top left. For some reason, like that just brings back memories of being a kid. And again, with the reverse retro clown, I feel like that one's better. I don't like any of the jerseys that have the red in them, but if I have to pick one, I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Moving to the upper right, it reminds me of being a kid. Now, the yellow blue note jersey, I absolutely love that. I wish I would have bought one. I didn't.
Yeah.
I wish I would have. And then with the next jersey, again, just going with the current one because I don't like the.
You don't like any of the stuff with the red.
I'm not a fan of any of them with the red.
Really?
Just not a fan.
Those are the best.
Where red fits into the blues. I've never seen it. And again, with the alternate with the laces and the ties and the arch on it, it's a great jersey.
The alternate isn't a bad looking jersey.
No, I mean,
it isn't.
To be completely and totally honest, and I said this to you guys yesterday in the Pod Bros chat, I was like, you can't pick a wrong jersey. I mean, they're all really great jerseys, but it's just a personal preference thing.
Yeah. I mean, they're solid picks. Yeah, me and you are closer than me and Tim. I was really surprised. I thought me and Tim would be more lockstep. I think we had more. We had at least one or two more. I know we both like this Winter Classic one.
Yeah, we
both like the reverse jersey, and I know we both like the yellow one. But no, this is the correct picks right here. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, dude, I like all of them. I'm just not a big fan of that new one with the St. Louis. With just the St. Louis, I don't hate it. Like the people are throwing so much shade.
You mean the new Winter Classic?
The new,
Well, people
this
were
one
throwing
down
a
here
fit because they weren't looking at the whole jersey.
Yeah.
They're like, "There's no blue note." I'm like, "It's on the left sleeve, you dickbag. Shut up and look."
It's not that I dislike it. I like all of them. But yeah, if I'm gonna go, I'm going.
You guys have gotten to the correct list. Right?
The correct list,
the only one that matters. Yeah.
And I mean, we went over all of them, and I don't,
good.
Good deal, man. It's good. So
I think it's cool, man. I thank you guys so much.
You feel better? Tim was over here. He's about to bust. He was like, I gotta pee so bad.
Next studio, fellas, urinal under desk. I dig. Yeah, I deal with it. Avert your eyes or not, all are welcomed. I 100% think everybody knows where I'm going with that.
Oh, we know.
Okay, but I say we fill out the full bracket before the next one. I didn't realize they were going like every other day. So like tomorrow they'll have round 2, and then we'll just compare ours to theirs. But what?
You're going to Vegas?
You're going. You don't. She doesn't know you're going to Vegas. I knew that. I had to schedule stuff around that.
You broke that news on the podcast.
I'm so jealous.
You're brave, bro.
I'm so jealous because I want to see the Blues play.
The wife finds out, like, yeah, I'm going to Vegas.
I want to see the Blues
on
play
the pod.
Oh. So before we got our last bit, man. You know, you don't get, unfortunately, on your second visit, you don't get the Kevin Smith intro, but you do have to play Trib with us. Before we get there, though, the mostly that's our podcast, the Mostly Hockey Podcast, the Blues Hockey Podcast, man. What's going on? Are you guys looking to have another episode coming up soon, or
so me and Chris are gonna get one recorded here soon, and I guess you would say exclusive / breaking news for it. Probably gonna be our last one.
Man, that sucks.
So we're gonna shut the studio down. Yeah, it's just a lot. Like life is a bit crazy.
It's tough, man. And
it's tough. It's tough, as you guys well know, just trying to get things together and just the constant trying to get stuff together and just make sure who's available and stuff. And I'll be honest, like with Chris having 2 jobs, like he's very gracious to help me out and stuff. And it's go to bed early now. Like you're getting up at 4:30 in the morning now to get moving to the morning show. So I feel bad trying to keep them up because by the time I get home and kind of get things together, as you guys well know, start like this time, 7 o'clock, and
Yeah, dude.
record and do stuff. It's a thing. So just a lot of stuff. Just
Then you add in kids
of
and
course.
family stuff.
Life happening.
Yeah.
And I'll get into it on the show and stuff. And it's been like really weird and cool. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's been a great run. Like if you told 10-year-old Jason that you'd be talking to Craig Janney and Theo Fleury and just like a bunch of other cool people, like you never would have guessed it. Like. And having like being a huge wrestling fan, having Chris Jericho like say my podcast name as an intro, like
so badass, dude.
Like little stuff like that, you like boggles my mind and stuff like that. So, and I've got to talk to, how much I respect like Jeremy Rutherford, Luke Korak. I got to have them on the show a couple times and stuff like that, and a couple other people that have been great resources and had their time come on here and stuff. So it's been a great run. So we're gonna do one kind of episode to wrap things up, talk about everything, kind of one last kind of.
Well, no Sherrod, right? Yeah.
You guys had a lot of episodes too.
Got a lot of episodes.
We were in 100 and we were in the 200 and something episodes.
Yeah,
220 something or something like that. So yeah, we got up there, and and also like I got to talk to like Steve Ewing on the Urge, and talk to him for like so it's like little stuff like that I gotta like and having like an awesome band like Brook World is like kind of like use this really badass song as for your podcast, little stuff like that. Just
I want to talk to Jack.
Be forever grateful.
I want to talk to Jack so bad on here. Like I wanted to
Jack's
see
awesome. Like Jack and Bon are great. Like
Granite City kid Bon.
Bon, if he's ever in the country, yes, I'd love to see Bon. Bon is he is constantly on the road with a story of the year. So I think he's doing story of the year, and I believe he is on. Last time I saw us, I think he's on the Papa Roach tour. I think he's
a guitar tech now, right?
He's a guitar tech. Yeah, he's just guitar teching for all of them. So yeah, he's a.
Let me on stage for Riz Show Live last time I saw Burton, where I got that weird picture with Burton. Yeah, he was huge in the like everything with Pops too. Good dude. Huge.
Yeah, really good dude. Yeah. So I have a bunch of cool people on the show and stuff. So it's been really fun. So yeah. So we're gonna wrap things up and so I might pop in on here and stuff like
absolutely. You're
stuff
welcome
like that.
anytime,
So that'll be my little like fixing, a little fix here and there when I need something.
Dude.
And
anytime you want. And personally, I gotta say, man, like the podcast that you guys did was one of the first blues podcasts / hockey podcasts I ever listened to. Kind of a huge inspiration for me to even do what we're doing now.
Thanks, man.
You came out at a time where like I didn't realize like, oh, you can just have a podcast. Like I had no clue. I thought only Kevin Smith was allowed to have podcasts.
Yeah, and that's the kind of crazy thing we did this. So we did it literally. I kind of did like kind of haphazardly before the Oshie Olympics. So it's kind of like I had a couple of my friends on and stuff. And I saw those episodes are somewhere on a hard drive somewhere, and they're not really great, but I listen to them. They're fun because like I just had this little like little thing I can give to my daughter, and then if 1 year I won't be around, she can literally listen to all this time where her and her dad and a couple of his friends got to talk hockey and say stupid stuff, so.
That right there, man, is something that I don't think many people really take into this. Like you don't have, like we personally don't have anywhere near the fan base or listenership that you guys did. But even still, like one day, like everybody in here one day will want to hear someone else's voice and you can't.
Yeah.
Dude, we are setting these kids up to be able to listen to hours of us just BS.
Yeah.
You can go back and listen to your dad whenever you want, right? Yeah. That's kind of cool. That's worth it for me alone, Plus, just BSing with you guys and whatnot. And I totally
that's the main thing I think take from it. Like as much as it's cool, talk to like I got talk to some hockey players and stuff, but it's like just me and Chris just sometimes going off like you guys well know, we just go off on your little tangent, and then all of a sudden it's been 45 minutes and we haven't really gone back to like
I've been clock watching for a minute, dude, because it's so easy.
Yeah.
But no joke, like the fact of the matter is though, every reason you just said is why I try to let these two and the wives know. I don't think it's ever like thrown aside on the show. I can't believe they give me 2 or 3 hours a week, right? And I can't believe the wives give us 2 or 3 hours a week because time's precious, man. And the fact that like we get a little bit of time like this every week and we get to BS, I love it, you know, and it's hard, dude. There's, you know, you start involving this many people too. Whenever we have a guest, that's 4 households that we're just taking 3 or 4 hours from, and that's tough, man. So I get why you guys aren't, you know, able to go on, especially Chris has a day job and 2 regular jobs too, right?
He's just a busy dude in general, and then I'll mix in with his with a travel mix in when concert season kind of goes full blown in the summertime. So because I know he has a couple of big things that I will not say, but they're coming up. So he'll be very busy this summer.
Homeowner too, newer homeowner. That's a whole
thing. He just redid right before he got super sick. He really he got this really nice deck done.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he's really excited about that, and then he got real sick. So but
balls in the air, man.
That this summer, so
it's got so much.
So like you said, time is the other thing. That's my other thing is like when I do get spend time with Chris and stuff like that, half the time has been like this. We would talk upstairs, and then by the time we think about recording, I'm like, you know,
don't worry about it.
We'll do it next time, and then next time turned to a month, and then 2 months, and 3 months.
Exactly.
So things happen, and you know, like you said, when we started, I make the joke with our other friends at Let's Go Blues Radio, our friend Jeff and stuff like that. Their tagline is the original
Ponder
hockey podcast. Yeah, Jeff Ponder. And I always make the joke. They say original podcast. I say we're the second most original. It's Jeff. Like same thing we're seeing with you. Like I heard Jeff's was the first thing I heard. And I'm like, I would like to do that. And so I did, and just so it was me and Jeff, and if you I can remember that far back, there was one called Beyond Checkerdome a long time ago.
Remember that one? Yep.
Tyler and
Tyler Stewart, right?
No,
he's
Tyler,
not the e-bug. Tyler Stewart's the e-bug.
Anyway,
yeah.
But just there's only a few of us, and we kind of just did our thing, and that's before the kind of like you said, Kevin Smith was it. That was it, like podcast wise. So you just had that.
You had to get Kevin Smith to do a podcast or Joe
Rogan.
Rogan.
So then all of a sudden you can do it from your house, and all of a sudden like throw a little bit of money at it, and there you go, and a little bit of maneuvering, and you figure things out. And just as you're a Kevin Smith fan, obviously. I suggest anybody else to kind of you have something and want to try something, record something, give it a shot, and see what happens.
More than anything, man, that's what that guy preaches nonstop. Go create something. Anybody can do it. You know, he used to think
especially nowadays, it's very easy.
Didn't know that you could write books. He thought that he says all the time, I thought the government had to tell you if you could write a book or not. No, you can write a book. Well, dude, we will be 100% looking out for that last episode. And the best thing about this, man, is like, if you're cutting it out if it's the end, that's great. Or that's unfortunate and whatnot. But everything about it that's great is that it lives forever, man. It's always there. You know?
It's the stay up. Like we're gonna leave everything in perpetuity out there for Spotify. Doesn't care. They just they'll throw some stuff out there and they'll sit out there and so it'll be great.
More Kevin Smith shit, man. Stan Lee used to say every comic book is someone's first comic book, and Kevin Smith always says every podcast is someone's first podcast. That could very well be somebody else's first podcast because it's out there, you know.
So more than anything, we're just gonna wrap it up.
You definitely have to come back because I had a whole long section right here of you and Mikey talking wrestling up to date stuff.
And we can still do
that. But I know there's happenings, right? I watch other streaming services and I see like big news of like, hey, this is moving to here, right?
Yeah.
But I had planned
on we'll talk a little bit later. We'll get into it and come back and we'll do another one.
Because we gotta do Trib. And I know Justin's got a farm of Tribs really. Who you got going? You got Mikey versus Jason?
Yeah.
So Jason, you remember Trib, right?
I did pretty decent last time.
You did, and it was you and I going head to head. So I think you got Mikey going head to head, right? I know all the answers. Justin did a hell of a job on these. He really did. These are cream of the crop. This also brought up a nice discussion of, hey, we should probably be cataloging all of these, right? We haven't so far. So
well, we're gonna make a band t-shirt.
We're gonna make a band t-shirt, and it's gonna be
like a tour,
like a tour t-shirt.
Yeah.
All the names on the back. Yeah.
Perfect.
Every guest will get one.
Every guest will get one. Yeah.
But we have to have those names.
Yeah.
So, and will it be the headliner of that show is Small Pieces of Wood, right?
Yeah. So you remember how to play, right, Jason?
Yes, vaguely. Yeah, I got you though.
Yeah, basically, like if I said Small Pieces of Wood, it would be sticks. Inexpensive Magic would be
Cheap Trick.
There
Cheap
it
trick,
is.
boom, that
He's
kind
got
of.
it.
So yeah, so very much that, and I stick it into the.
Calm down, pay cable.
yeah. I stick around like the 2000s, 90s, that kind
We
of
try
stuff.
to get them
that
catered
kinda-
to the person, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna start off with Jason. All
Okay.
right, we're just gonna pop Mikey on here. So Jason, your first one. Nauseated Fido.
Oh, so band we just talked about, Sick Puppies.
Boom.
Nailed it.
I was like, you're
Nailed it.
if you were gonna be like, you got a tip or anything, I'm gonna be like Point Fest this year.
Yeah.
So, all right. Also known as Contagious K9. So
Yeah.
we've had Sick
Contagious
Puppies.
K9,
We've
yeah.
had Sick Puppies before.
There you
All right. Mikey, Rebel in Opposition. Has also played a Point Fest.
Rebel and opposition.
Rebel in Opposition.
Is that the only hint I get? Is the Point Fest?
I mean, genre would be rock. To rebel in opposition of something.
You playing steels too, right?
Huh? Yeah.
playing steals,
Jason
yeah.
can steal.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, so am I. Because that I have no idea.
Be like, dude, we're gonna rebel
That still
again.
doesn't
We're gonna
help me.
no. You got any idea, Jason?
No, I'm such. I'm throwing a bunch of words in my head just to like protest, and then. Nah,
So we're gonna play a little thing here. I'm gonna say when you were rebel, you're gonna rise.
I got you.
All right.
Rise against.
Rise against.
There.
All right. We'll give you both half point.
Half point.
Sure.
All right. Rise against, man. Rebel in opposition.
Mm.
No,
Sure.
no, not a good one. All right.
Move along.
Mikey's like
It's a little
whatever.
wordy.
All right. Jason, modified overpass.
Mikey, be on the up and up on the steel.
Yeah, overpass.
If he
But
doesn't get it, this is
he-
yours to lose.
His eyebrows went together right away. He
It's like right there. It's like right there. It's like on the tip of my tongue, and I had it, and then
What's an overpass?
I know.
That's gonna be your tip.
I got it. Alter Bridge.
Alter Bridge.
There it is.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Ah,
Hell yeah.
Boom.
not bad. Great band. Seen them 3
I kept thinking highway now, like, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
See,
I
that's
get
where I
by
was
that, yeah.
going to was highway, and I was like, what?
But overpass isn't a highway.
Yeah,
Overpass
you're right.
is-
Though you're right.
overpass
Though
is technically a bridge over a highway.
Yep.
All right. Mikey, Spittle. I love this one.
Yeah, it's a
This
good
is
one.
one of my greatest ones.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Spittle. Your hint? You want a hint?
Yes, please.
Spider-Man soundtrack.
Oh, saliva.
Boom.
There it is.
Boom. Spittle. All right.
That,
Jason.
that actually is a really good one. I like
Jason,
that one.
also, I love this one. Rock Tart. And it surprises me it's taking me this long to come up with
Yeah.
Rock Tart.
Yeah.
No,
I
see,
love
I'll
it
get
so
there.
much.
So that's so. I'll take a hint, and then that'll get it going.
He had the lead singer of this is in 2 different bands. Rock genre.
Rock genre. I love that.
Played on the point.
He's a
I'll get there.
radio guy.
You got a different hint for me, Tim? For this?
Rock Tart. His other band is way bigger than this band.
Yes.
Mm,
This band would be a side project for this individual,
Yes.
okay.
but still a great band.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
band. I personally don't know
gonna
which
kill
one
me.
I like better.
Yeah, I'll pass then because I can't think of it. It's around tip of my tongue.
It would really bother me if I couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Hint there, Run. Try still not clicking.
You got
But you don't need to bother.
Yeah, it's Stone Sour.
Stone Sour.
I gave that
Ah, there you go.
to you.
You did give it to me, yeah.
Rock tart though, dude.
Oh, I love it
Hell of a
That's
name.
pretty
much.
good.
That is
That's good though. That's good. I'll give you that. That's good.
We're going down to Pop C Rock Tart
Rock
tonight.
tart.
Yeah.
Oh god, you're gonna need some penicillin.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Mikey with the steal, but Mikey, this one, Suns Up Prospector.
I'll give you a hint. Outside of Justin's hint.
What?
Justin.
Suns Up Prospector. The hint for both of you guys, Suns Up means what? It when the sun's up, what is it? What is it outside?
I got an idea, but I'll wait.
He's
It's
got
like a way.
If you
like,
got
not
it, go for it.
Is it like a really is it a side project for somebody?
No.
I don't think
No.
so.
Nope. No,
It's a
probably not.
niche genre. I will give you that.
All right.
Dreamcore.
Yes, he has.
I
a
was
name.
gonna say I thought it was what's his name's side project, Lincoln Park. I thought it was Fort Minor.
Oh
No.
no.
Minor. That's what I was gonna
He's
say.
thinking minor.
Good on the seeker though.
Yeah.
Same. Good on the
Prospector.
prospector. Good on the same wavelength. Been drinking.
Yeah.
I'm
Mikey,
sorry.
you got nothing?
I gave it
No,
away.
I got
Jason, you got nothing?
No.
It's Day Seeker.
It's Day Seeker. I accidentally said Seeker.
Ooh.
Oh, I have no
Yeah.
idea who that
Yeah,
is.
I-
That's
I'm
Justin's
kill-
obsession right now.
I love Day Seeker.
It's Tony
When you
Patrico.
said Justin, I almost went Loveless.
Loveless.
Yeah.
It's
well,
a Tony
I do.
Patrico introduced genre that Justin
Ah,
is obsessed
gotcha.
with called
Dreamcore.
Dreamcore.
Yeah.
In fact, Justin has gone on record saying, "That's it, Tim. Dreamcore is my forever genre."
Yeah. Dreamcore, dude. All right. Jason. Balloon Knot Wave Riders.
Butthole Surfers.
Hell yeah.
dude. Hell yeah. Done and done.
I love it.
Hell yeah.
That was quick, too.
That was quick.
a quick drama.
was quick.
Dude. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's the only band where you could, Balloon Knot would
Yeah.
be in the thing.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's pretty quick.
Balloon Knot gave away.
Mikey, plush 6-shooter. Plush.
Velvet Revolver.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah,
You're
Nice.
I was also going to say side project.
Yeah.
For for this and same thing as the Corey Taylor side project. His other band is way bigger than this one. It
True.
fits perfect. Yeah. But yeah, Velvet Revolver.
Wait a minute. You think? Hold on a minute.
What?
Are you telling me Velvet Revolver is way bigger than
No.
Guns N' Roses and Stone Temple Pilots?
No.
Oh,
I was
okay.
saying
I was gonna say,
I said his
oh,
other
what?
band.
Oh,
His
okay.
other band is way bigger than this.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
their
yeah,
other
yeah.
band.
Their other bands.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses. Yeah.
right.
Axel. Yeah. All right. Jason.
Yep.
Foreign Pest Plantation.
What the fuck?
Alien Ant Farm.
Hell
yeah.
yes.
Also in
These were
This year's
actually what's
Point
crazy
Fest.
is he
I had
made
this-
these
I had this
before Point Fest was announced.
100%.
Point Fest was announced Tuesday. He
Yeah.
had all of these in the pipe ready to go.
Foreign
Yeah.
Pest Plantation.
You had another one for that
Uh,
beforehand.
I did. I
Yeah.
forget it. We'll have to
We'll get there.
back catalog. Mikey, ideal roundness, and we're not talking about Tim right now.
Dick.
Wow. Throwing hands.
I'm wearing long sleeve shirts under short sleeve shirts because I'm layering.
Yeah.
It'll be over Friday. The
Oh,
season will
perfect
be
circle.
over.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
A perfect circle.
I believe Jason won.
side project.
Another side project that's not as big. I'm pretty sure Jason won that entire thing.
He did.
You did.
He did.
Hell
That's
yes,
lovely.
man. Congratulations.
I'm
Thank you.
I
looking.
got beat at the buzzer
You
game
win
last week.
you win Lucky Lola's merch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He wins that jam right over there.
He wins the jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
actually,
give me some Ghost Pepper Jam.
you need the ghost pepper. We'll get you the ghost pepper.
Yeah, I
Um,
need that for sure.
man, I know we ran you late, dude. I am so sorry again, stealing
Hey, you're
time
fine.
from people, but yeah, that was fun, man. That's why it happened, and I crossed out a ton, so you've got to come back.
No, you just hit me up and we'll make it work, man.
Hell yes.
Always fun to come on.
Dude. We love having you on, man. If we didn't live so damn far apart, I'd ask you to sit in that chair, but that's a haul. I don't ask anybody that doesn't live in this state to come over, man.
Okay.
It's a
When
haul.
I'm off on if I
Ryan
get
and I
off on a Friday sometime and you guys have me, I'll make the drive.
Hell yes, that would be sweet. If we all collectively had a Friday off, that'd be a good one.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Oh,
we could do it
absolutely.
That
on
would
Friday
be
if we
good.
needed to.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I have PTO now.
Hell yeah, man.
Pick a day.
Hell yeah. So we want to shout out Lucky Lola's one last time. Contact us, man. All you simply have to do is contact us. Our social media department is at your disposal. Contact us. Get a hold of us. Tell us you want some Lucky Lolas. The newly recipeed, newly branded meat sticks are out. These are fantastic. Get them before you can get them in the stores, because I don't think Mike's pumping them out just yet. We do still have salmon rub. I think we're the only ones. The jams, the jellies, both of them ghost pepper, regular sweet heat. Contact us. Those shirts, we're going to start pumping out those shirts. I'm full transparency, right? Those came from Jason.
Yep.
Jason hooked us up with the Lucky Lola's idea in general, and he hooked us up with the shirts. So we are going to put something together where listeners can play along and grab a shirt. The shirt's badass.
Yeah,
I took one.
Great shirts.
I took one. I'm not gonna lie. There was one fat boy in there. I'm like, dibsity, just like that hat.
It was
so
that shirt was it was ideal roundness
such
in the
dick.
on the tag.
You
is
want
what
to
it
live
said.
in an icy tundra and you eat hobo food. We want to say thank you to GCRX for letting us do our
He
thing.
always comes after
We
the
want
food.
to
Always.
we want to remember Alfresco Productions, Pizza Hut, January 28th. If you're local, code S9, and a proceed of your part of your payment goes to proceeds for Alfresco Productions, which lets us do our thing, which is all of that down here too. We outlasted the Downtown Diner and the Garden Gate Tea Room tonight because the lights are out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's
They're
all
out of here.
connected down here. You could come down. You could come down here. You could have dinner at one of two different restaurants. You could get yourself a coffee in the middle at their coffee shop. Venture over here and stare at us through this window if you wanted to, which I recommend highly. Jason, man, we can't thank you enough, dude. Like I said, you're always welcome whenever you want. We will definitely pump out all the information to get to the podcast. You and Chris have the Blues Hockey podcast. In our show notes, we'll put hyperlinks to everything. Social media department.
And you don't have a
Lackeys.
date on when you guys are planning on recording that last one?
I think honestly, in my head, the goal will be during the Four Nations. So I think we look for it around.
Hell yes. Which
I think we'll probably start around that.
which I so like amateurly put out that wasn't happening this year when I first reported on it. Yeah, no,
That's
it's totally
February.
happening. Yeah, it's February. Yeah, that'll be cool, man. And I'll tell you what, as busy as hell as Chris is, I know it's a long shot. We'd love to have you and Chris on one time, man.
Yeah, we'll try to coordinate something before
That
he
would
hits
be
it.
awesome. I think I kind of tipped Chris off to that Craig Janney stick that he's got.
Yeah,
And
so
he
he might
shared-
owe you one. He'll owe you one.
He shares that whole tangible game use thing that I have that Justin doesn't. So it'd be nice to have somebody else tell him what that means to him. Because Justin's like, it's a stick.
Jason's got a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
Look at him in the background. Look how
Jason's
I got a
on
little
the
bit back
same
here.
like I am, man. He loves that stuff too, dude. There's game use stuff that was played in the NHL. That touched ice. That shit means something to me, man. Like, especially that 94 stick that he has.
Yeah,
That's the stick. Like, I couldn't believe it. I saw that come up. I was like, I know a guy that'll kill a guy for that. Hold on. Let me let me get in touch with somebody. But anytime, like I said, man, you're more than welcome. We will keep an eye out for that last episode. We'll link it all up to our
I
stuff.
appreciate it.
And anytime you want, man, you come on through.
Sounds good.
Boys, got anything before? You good to go?
No.
Do we all understand how you're supposed to eat Kit Kats now?
No.
Yeah.
You're supposed to break it off and you share it with everybody.
It's in the song, Tim.
What are you talking about?
There's 4 pieces in there. There's 3 of us.
I know my truth. I know my truth. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks
a good
again,
one.
Jason.
See you guys.
Bye.
Hold up! Hold on! Her sister was a witch, right?
That's hockey, you know. It's only a game. Why are you just a good man?
Grow up, bro! Grow up!
This concludes another episode on GCRX Radio, your podcast network. The views and opinions expressed are those of the content creators and not of the podcast network.